than what you've got levels in that class, if I remember correctly.
When you finish Long Rest, you choose one spell from your trash.
No, what I'm saying is when you're actually preparing spells, like if you're multi-classed, you can't always prepare the spells of the maximum level you have.
Skis are being a pain.
But the way that's worded, you could.
When are they coming out with D&D 1?
I don't know.
I think it's meant to be Christmassy this year.
Oh, okay.
I think they changed it.
I hope
to D&D
it's a long time off.
5.5.
Because I'm currently writing Artificer Handbook.
Yeah, I know they said they were aiming for a 2024 release. To coincide with the 50th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Or 60th, or whatever it was. The anniversary.
I mean, I'm probably only going to adopt some of the stuff from it. I'll see what I think of it.
Yeah, some of the changes are good, some are druids.
I've liked most of the changes I've seen.
Yeah.
Monk is better.
Yeah, definitely improved the monk. I don't think they necessarily made the druid worse. I do think they took some of the personality out of it, because it's like more just an amalgamous form now rather than specific animals.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily bad, because you can always like custom that as much as you want. Like you can say you're a bear or a wolf or whatever. Like the cosmetic isn't as important, I don't think.
I can't remember actually. I think the latest version of the druid, they had like a weird in between.
Yeah, I'll see what they did. Like, I wasn't crazy about it, but I kind of like that they streamlined it a little. Because, like, basically at low level, like, moon druids are ridiculous. Then at higher level, it really falls off, which is kind of not great.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about them giving moon druid radiant damage. Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's a bit weird.
There
Well,
are
that makes
other
sense.
druids besides moon druids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the spore druid a lot. I also like that fire druid. I wish more people would play one.
I want
kinda
to play
cool.
one. I think
I
that's
played
one of
one.
the better ones.
Yeah, I know you played one as your, you were a turtle for that guy too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was doing quite. That was a pretty strong class at the low levels because I mean you got area of AOE and teleport.
Yeah, yeah, the small AoEs and teleports at will were really nice for dealing with like small crowds, and, like whittling them down. Be curious to see, yeah.
I played it at higher levels too, and it kind of tapers off, but it then becomes later very powerful because you can cast spells from it, so that becomes interesting.
Like wizard spells? What do you mean?
No, you're a druid, but you can cast your spells. The origin being coming from the wildfire.
Oh,
Yeah.
from your pet. I see.
So,
Gotcha.
like, if you have like a 120-foot range spell, it can be like effectively it can become 150 because it can originate for him who is like 30 feet away.
Yeah, kind of like how familiars work.
Yeah, except familiars I think are a lot more limited. You can only do touch spells and it takes their reaction or something like that.
I think
Yeah.
in the West, it's Warlock.
Well,
You all don't give enough credit to artificers.
I like artificers.
They can do that with their homunculus servant.
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah, we had 2 artificers before you.
Doesn't the homunculus servant have much less HP though?
It's got more HP than the Fine Familiar.
I was talking about the wildfire spirit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the homunculus servant, the one that we had. Was
Alright,
the
let me
highest
just
rank
grab a
at the time.
Diet Coke real quick, then we'll start. I'll be right back. Huskies are going nuts. Hey, you guys, calm down.
Was the homunculus servant the highest strength at the time?
I hope not, because that would be a 10.
No, the Steel Defender is still tankier than the
still
Wildfire.
Defender, not homunculus.
Yeah, like there's ups and downs to both. Like if you look at Steel Defender versus Wild Druid, Steel Defender is definitely more tanky and like frontliner, where the Wildfire is more casty and giving you benefits for even being out.
The only
Class has its
Steel Defender I'm
own.
thinking of was a high strength character, which was
The rabbit
Uh,
dude.
yeah, that guy. Got his name. Whoops.
All right. My Huskies are very excited tonight.
We're gonna have
Did you
DS2.
try telling them to calm down?
I did, but as usual, they're kind of dicks.
Never works.
Never works. All right. So, Kudo, we have you doing story tonight. Doodles is quartermaster, and Anvir, do you want to give us a recap of the events of last time?
No, I'm kidding.
Do it.
I don't want
You want your
to,
story
man.
point? You better do it.
Just imagine that. It's just like, yeah, you want to do the recap, and it's like, you want to? No, just leave the call.
It's a nice story point. It'd be a shame if you lost it. Do the mafia style thing.
But nah, seriously. We start buying some magic items, then figure out a plan for the day. We talked to Volley, showing interest in getting rid of his sister. Then we talk about saving Scarlet and go buy the info where she is from Kyber, and find out she's being held in a place very similar to where they held Ellen, and decide to get going. In the ship, landing in a Shroomwoods, finding a skeleton in the fog that is oddly quiet, and find some rare shroom. But hear singing and see a banshee that then raises a bunch of skeletons to fight us. They seem weak, but then the ancient banshee shows herself with some lesser ones. She lets out a wail, taking out Doodle and Eldwin instantly. With her wail, thankfully Nasira deafened me, so I could not worry about it. We continue to fight, and the boss Banshee summons some specters who go after Doodles. I turn undead, destroying all the specters, and turning the lower Banshee, leaving only the ancient one left. She could cast Cloud Kill and summons more specters. Nasera pushed Eldwin out, and LJ used maneuver to get me out, leaving just Doodle and Nasira in the cloud fighting. Yeah, pretty much that's it.
All right, thank you for that recap. So, we're picking things up on the 69th of spring at 3:10 in the afternoon. Back to the...
It's the 69th of spring and it's not 420?
No. It is not.
Alderman did say he'd be soon,
Yeah.
so
Oh, right, this is the map. It's right in front. That would make sense.
what with all the skeletons on it?
Alright, so there is a cloud kill that has turned out to be somewhat beneficial to Nasira. Thankfully, she is immune to the poison, but unfortunately, she's currently unconscious.
She's stabilized or not?
Or no, dying. Sorry, not unconscious. Is she stable? Well, I guess you could tell us whether you were or were not Nasira.
No, I can't. That was too long ago.
It's too long ago.
I have no idea.
Well, do you
I'm
currently
marked.
have
I'm-
death save failures or successes?
Oh, yeah, let me check. 'Cause, I mean, I'm marked as having 0 hit points, so I don't show any failures or successes. But I
Alright.
think it was my turn next. So.
Yeah, I don't think she was stable yet. But yeah, it is your turn with the top of the round. So Nasira, go ahead and give me a death save. And let me know if the dogs in the background get too disturbing. I can try to move them to another room. I'm not sure if you guys can even hear them.
No.
Okay, good then.
Oh yeah, she would be unconscious, yeah,
Alright.
because she failed the R whale.
All right, so you know what you got. The layer goes. Oh right, what does the layer do again?
I think the giant
Oh,
smoke.
I forgot! I have Aura of Life up. She came back to 1 at the start of her turn.
Ha! Ha!
Oh,
right.
all right. So then you are
That's
at
one of the 2 auras I
one.
have.
Well, in
Did
that
you get your exhaustion from going down?
Yes. That's
Okay,
what's on me right now. Yeah.
so you got the 1. All right. So yeah,
All right.
you would be at 1 and conscious.
Let's see. Where is that little skull?
I'm so glad I remembered that in time.
Yes.
There it is. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let me see. I wasn't prepared. Forgot that I was going first.
You are not prepared.
What do I have left?
I don't think we're prepared for the sudden turn.
Oh my word! I haven't used any key in this battle.
Wait, what?
I was acting more like a cleric than a monk this whole time. All right.
What?
I think
sure
it's
you
because
haven't
you
used
knew we
key?
also had to go into a prison.
Oh,
I
maybe
haven't,
that's
I
why.
haven't been punching. Like I've just been running around trying to keep everybody else out of things.
All right.
All right. I guess. So there's 1, 2 specters or whatever the purple guys are, and then this banshee in front of me. Is that correct?
Yeah, so the Banshee Lord, or the Ancient Banshee, is next to you. Looks
Right.
like it is about to fly up, but then notices you stirring. So it might change to attack you again.
Right. And I am out of spell slots. So, just debating whether or not I should try to GTFO. Let's see. I'm sorry. I totally forgot where we were in things and that I was next. Do I want to do... Is there a disengage? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do a couple attacks on this Banshee. Let's see if we can put a little damage on her.
Do you see in the, do you have blind sight?
I do. I have 60 feet of blind sight.
Alright, so
What
then
the
yes,
fuck?
you would see her. 24 would strike with the first attack. Now she definitely knows you're up. Doing 10
And I will
points.
not push her. Oh yeah, and I stood up, half my movement.
Yeah.
I will not push her, and then I will swing again. Do a little damage. And then I'm gonna
Alright, and that would wound her.
oh wonderful.
Actually,
Spend...
hang on a second. Oh, yeah. She's just gonna no, not yet. Alright, yeah, I have to roll some concentration for her cloud. I was gonna say she was gonna release it, but I as well try to keep it. Alright.
Oh, I guess she.
Oh,
I'm fine if that's gonna be where she spends her nat 20s. I'll take it.
yeah.
Alright, so yeah, she keeps the cloud.
All right, so I'm gonna spend key. Andre, they're at 0 and making death saves, but they're not dead yet. So I'm gonna spend key for Step of the Wind to disengage.
She can't see you, so just in case you don't have to.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will. In that case, I will spend. I will still spend a key, but I'll spend it on Flurry of Blows.
Alright, she is gonna drop concentration at that point. I guess
When
she
I-
wouldn't. She wouldn't. I'll say
No.
after she first hit you. Technically, she wouldn't know you're gonna punch her again, but yeah, she's probably not gonna keep it up at that point. So I'll just say she
So
drops
do I
it.
get the third punch in before she drops it, and that's why she drops it, or did she already drop it?
I'm saying after the second punch, she's gonna drop it.
Okay. Well, then I guess
So
I
now
would
you,
spend the key.
yeah, now you
for-
can disengage if you
okay.
want.
The massive blocking eye store is out of the way. That's the good point.
And then I'm going to run up here. I don't know. Well, oh no, I don't. I want to stay in on Verzora, don't I? So where do I want to? I don't want to. I'm probably gonna go back down soon enough here, guys. But I don't know that anything is really necessarily useful. So I'll just stay in Onvir's aura and.
All right.
Oh, there I am. That's my turn. I don't know.
So
I don't
at
know,
the
guys.
end of your turn, she's gonna spend her legendaries to recharge her death whale.
Oh no.
Wait, no. 2 of these and 1 blue. Alright, so that is it for you. The lair goes. And the lair
Dies.
dies. Let's see.
Oh, my speed went up to 50 when we leveled up, so I actually did have 5 more feet of movement.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, wait, come on. That's fine.
So, no Doodles. Is anyone afraid of her right now? I don't think so. So I think she is going to look towards Samuel, Leo Jr., and use the layer action fear. So I need a wisdom save, DC 17.
I don't think I can make that unless I roll it.
Could always try. Alright, so now you are feared, frightened, unable to approach, and at disadvantage on attacks as long as you can see her. The Banshee. Is there still a Banshee? They were all dead.
The one on the top right is turned and still running.
Oh, yeah, it was turned. Alright, so the Banshee is going to continue fleeing, double moving, and ending up here. LJ, what are you going to do?
I can't get close to you, you said?
Nope, you cannot approach her, and as long as you see her, you're at disadvantage on attacks.
Fuck, she's like that too. God damn it. Oh, fuck it. Why not? Attack. This one in front of me.
It's dead.
Yeah, that one is dying. I mean, I guess you could attack it to destroy it, but it's basically dead.
I mean, aren't they all
I am-
dead?
Yeah. When undead go to dying, they just become like inanimate.
I am going to attack it and use a combat superiority dice.
Attack,
to,
attack who?
actually, tap this one on the ground in front of me.
Oh, the dying one? Alright, if you want. 26 will strike it, cutting into the motionless ghost on the ground. So it would fail 2 death saves.
Get to safety.
Are you gonna second attack it, or?
No. I just use that attack for maneuvering attack.
Oh,
You have 3
maneuvering.
attacks, dude.
So maneuvering attack, what does that do? Oh, so Nasira, you can move up to half your speed without provoking oppies. As he yells, "Get to safety" on you.
Half your speed, isn't that 25 feet?
Yes.
Probably a good target for it.
And I moved down and okay.
You wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, you can't move down there because that would require getting closer to it. You could move directly south this way.
God damn it.
You can. Yeah, at no point during your pathing could you go closer to it.
Yeah. So if you want, you could be like here. Let's see, 5, 10, 20, 20, yeah, 30 feet would get you
Why
here.
not?
All right, so that is it for you. Sounds like
At the
we
end
got.
of your turn, I will
yeah.
end the frightened condition on him because that's one of the things.
Oh,
I
that's
do.
why I stopped doing
I
that.
him.
You son of a bitch. All right. All right, shaking out the cobwebs. The Banshee's had a week off. She's figuring it out again. All right, Eldwin.
So you're no longer scared.
So,
I'm. Okay. Just for a reminder, because it's been 2 weeks. This guy next to me is.
Bleeding out.
Yeah. Okay.
He's dying state, so it's basically down.
Yeah.
Slowly leaking essence out.
Yeah, the spirit is unmoving.
In that case, I'm going to
It's not technically destroyed.
oh yeah, because it could raise it again.
Could be
but,
reanimated.
I'll risk that happening.
It's mostly
I'll
dead.
run over- Yeah, I will run over. Yeah, one minute. I'm just sure it can't reach me. The thing. So I will run over to here, and I will take 2 stabs at the Banshee.
Alright,
First one, booming blade.
so you attack the Banshee with the booming blade. Yeah, 20 will strike her. Or 17 on the first attack. 21 strikes again, dealing another 11.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, the Spectre is dying. I'm just gonna take him out of the combat order. Anvir.
Oh, the question's the question.
Oh, and also the
Okay.
Banshee is now badly wounded.
Oh, also Eldwin ended his turn, so
Do I get a plus?
ooh, max roll.
Ooh, nice. That does increase. I get 3 more health. Let's go.
Oops, wrong tool. I will step out over here a little bit. See, Ghosty Boy is looking pretty hurt. Is that accurate? Is he like actually near death?
Yeah, you just changed that.
Sweet. In that case, yeah, I'll definitely do just a quick little first level guiding bolt.
Alright, you take a blast with a guiding bolt. So she has light cover, but 27 will strike her. Blasting her for 11 radiant.
Middling roll. And then I'm more or less just gonna go straight back to where it was, 15 feet again.
Alright, so the Banshee goes. She gets her legendaries. And... Are you blade singing right now?
I'm not.
So your AC is 17.
Yeah.
But disadvantage.
Yeah, but disadvantage because I have my cloak.
Alright. You are deafened.
Yes.
You might not know that he's deafened.
They've screamed before and I didn't hear it, so they might know.
Yeah, maybe... You also put a blast on her.
Yeah, so she can't move. This is why I did what I did.
Oh, she can move. I don't know if she wants to, though. Because Zero thing only affects her if she does an actual move.
yeah, it only triggers if she actually moves.
Spends movement. Yeah, so she has like teleports, she can do it, but
Alright. Well...
So you should be dealing extra damage even on your first hit.
I do.
Okay.
And then I have another thing for if they move. It's just most of the enemies don't move once they get hit with Booming Blade.
Doesn't it alternate the damage? So it's like on the when you first get it, it's like the 1d8 when they move, and then it's like 1d8 when you hit, 1d8 when they move, and then it's like 2d8 when they move, 1d8 when you hit, and then it's like 2 and 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
It first starts off that it
Oh,
only
wait.
does damage when they move.
This might
Yeah.
broadcasting.
Yeah, then the first upgrade,
Just
it's
the hit.
1d8 when they when I hit, and then I believe it's 3d8 when they move.
All right. I think she is going to look towards Kudo.
Oh, not towards
Hmm.
the first zero wisdom.
According to this, he's prone. So how well can she even see him?
Oh yeah, I'm behind the rocks.
Did you go prone back there?
Well, I
It looks like it. He has the
Maybe
prone
go
marker.
prone. you wailed me to death. I'm full health.
All right, so you're kind of hiding back there. She is going to. Let's see. Anvir, I think you countered her once, didn't you?
I don't even have counter.
Who countered her? That was Eldwin.
It was
Yeah.
either Eldwin or Doodle.
All right. I don't want to take too much longer. It's curious how far away everyone is. All
I feel
right.
like we're in a good fireball radius.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't think she has fireball. I think
I
she.
definitely counterspelled her.
Okay, I think she is gonna scream again because she doesn't want to risk a counter spell. So everyone within 30 feet, I need another.
Is-
Uh,
But not me and Eldwin, right?
yeah, the deaf people aren't affected. All of you, I need a con saving throw, DC 17. Oh, you're 40 feet away, so I think you're good. Oh, it's 60
It's
feet.
60 feet.
Oh, okay.
It's twice as long as
That's
the
why
normal.
I got nailed last time.
Ah, all right. Forgot about that. Yeah, then she's definitely gonna do that.
I'm going to use an inspiration on this.
60-foot radius is so big. Like, if you use the measuring tool to like measure out a 60-foot radius, it's
huge.
so big.
Just like, yeah, just like it echoes through the cavern, and everyone just goes, "Ah!" As all this psychic energy flows over you. Unfortunately, even making the save, you take 16 psychic. Although, I think some of you have temp HP. That's gonna save some lives.
Full 16? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Doodles is down again.
Ah!
Oh, shit. No, I'm good.
Oh, Leo's down.
Yeah, I think.
Leo's down. Nasira, I think, is down again.
No, I had 16 temp.
You're the temp. Nice. All right, so you're. Luckily, the shadows get in the way of the psychic energy, like blasting them to pieces, but you are still up. That's
Leo's
it for the
zero.
Banshee. Did you take your 16 guy next to her?
He's definitely.
That's right. So he wouldn't take the psychic either, I don't think. Kudo.
Hmm. Okay, I'm going to get up. Half movement. She's wreathed and thunder damage and all that stuff.
I think that went away at the end of her turn. Doesn't it? Or does it last till... Okay, yeah, so that goes away at the end of her turn.
Well, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it does.
Or it might last till the start of your next turn, so maybe.
Start of your next turn.
Okay, so
Okay,
she is still pulsing
She's
with
still
thunder
taking
energy.
Alright, well, I'm going to my head up from behind the rocks, and I'm going to twin a Dissonant Whispers
Yes, when you asked that.
and him.
Okay.
This is gonna be nasty if it works.
So you cast Dissonant Whispers.
I feel like she could be decently wise there.
Alright, remember, if it's someone else's turn, try to keep the talk to chat, so I can make sure I'm hearing everyone. But Wisdom save, I'll do for her first. Wisdom.
I'll do that psionically.
Oh. So 20, I believe, would resist it. Is there any cursory effect for if she makes the save? Half as much. Okay, so she would take 4 psychic. The second ghost going to attempt as well. Is a wisdom again. Oh, that one would fail. So that one takes the full amount, which is 8, and it has to flee as a reaction, right?
Yep.
So it is going to fly away from you.
Oh my gosh, she has a +7 to her wisdom save.
Yeah, I saw that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, she's it's one of her strong ones. All right, so it flies up this way, fleeing, trying to get a hold of itself. Anything else, Kudo?
I need to get more than 60 feet away.
Back up.
Telepathically, I would yell to Kudo, try and get in the radius.
But then I'll be within 60 feet of her.
I mean, you're within 60 feet of her now.
So if I run... Yeah, I guess even if I go outside of it, I'm still screwed. Okay. That's the furthest I can go. 15 feet here.
Let's see, move over that way. Do you have any exhaustion on you?
1 level. I
Okay,
gotta put that on.
I'll just mark it so I remember. Alright, so anything else, Kudo?
That's it.
Alright, the Spectre fled. Is not happy you hit him with the spell. So he is gonna... Oh, but if he does that... Yeah, I think he's gonna fly over this way. Try to drain life you.
Wait, how could he catch up? Because he had to use full movement speed to walk away.
Well, it's his turn, so he got it back.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just curious how he managed to.
As a reaction, he had to... Oh, but... I guess if he was
Yeah, 'cause-
flying, he would have moved further. That's true. Because I used his movement from, like, walking. Alright, so let me redo that then. So he would have gone 50 feet. Which would change what he did. Alright, so he'd be up here. Alright, so instead of that, because he can't reach you now, he's going to fly down and attack Eldwin.
Thanks, Andrea.
Oh, that's good. Good you reminded me. I don't want to cheat. So a life drain attack, 19 versus AC.
Ooh, I'm gonna shield that.
Oh, well, you say that. Aura of Life also gives resistance to necrotic damage.
All right,
Oh,
are you going to shield it,
it's
or are you going to take it?
No, that's just a passive thing.
Well, I'm asking him if he's going to shield it or
Yeah,
take it.
I'll take
Oh.
it then. I forgot about that.
All right, so you take the hit, doing 12, which is half to 6, and I need a con save.
No, he doesn't. His max hit points can't be reduced while he's in the Aura of Vitality.
All right. So then you would just take the 6.
I'll just quickly link that again, because it does do a lot.
Yeah. Not aura of vitality, it's the aura of life, right?
Life,
Aura
yes,
of life,
life,
yeah.
sorry.
All right, and at the end of his turn, the creature's going to use 1 level of its heroic to take a corrupting touch on you, Eldwin. But luckily, 17. Now the question is, are you going to take that, or are you going to shield it?
That one I'm not gonna take. I'm gonna shield.
Okay. So as she attempts to grab you, you quickly react with a force shield, knocking the attack back. That is it for the Spectre. This one up here is going to fly down this way. Are you currently dying, Doodles? Or are you alive? Because I thought you said you went down, but I still see you as having hit points.
I feel like he should have had it.
I am alive because I had 10 HP.
Alright,
and it
so
took a lot of damage.
in that case, it is going to fly towards a prone Doodles.
I've been up for a few rounds.
Oh, right, because you didn't actually go down. Okay, so you're up, but it's going to
I
fly
went
towards
down,
a
like at the beginning of the battle, yeah. But yeah,
towards
on.
a non-prone Doodles and attack you. Ooh, 22. So you are life drained for 6 necrotic.
Ooh, that puts me down.
As it revels in your life force, it now turns to look at Anvir, ending its turn. And at the end of its turn, the Banshee's going to make another Corrupting Touch attack on Eldwin. Your AC is 23.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Or no,
natural,
22.
natural 1. Alright, new round, Doodles. So
Pops
you,
back up at 1.
so you are at 1 with another level of exhaustion.
Oh my god.
God, that is fucking broken. Dear God.
Alright, so does that mean I get to have an action and bonus action and stuff?
Yeah, you get your full turn.
Oh, sweet.
You're just at 1 hit point.
Looking at this
Oh my
guy,
gosh. Yeah.
I'm going to throw a psychic lance at him.
At who?
At the ancient.
Oh, at the Banshee. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Whew. It's like sitting right under me. Just releasing it. Alright, so the Banshee has to make a saving throw. Oh, that's what that number is. Okay. Just wondering. So that is a int save?
Yes.
Might not,
Or half damage.
might not matter, actually. So it would fail. Use its last legendary resistance to make it. So it takes 15. Right?
Yes.
And it goes down. As the psychic energy puts it to 0. At the point that it goes down, the specters seem to begin to flee. Do you want to keep fighting them or let them retreat?
Let them retreat.
Alright, so then we will end combat.
I mean, that's not my only
Oh,
call.
alright. Yeah, I guess as a group, is anyone going to try to fight them as they're fleeing?
I would
Nope.
probably try and do a quick turn on dead just to see if I could kill him.
Alright, so then I'm not sure if your turn undead would
Actually,
kill them. Well, actually, it
killed all
might.
the other ones.
Yeah,
But,
alright, we
actually,
can.
Now that
Yeah.
I might be out now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, because I used one to kill them all and one to actually set up my Twilight Sanctuary.
Alright, so if no one objects, I will end the combat.
Don't you have a third? Don't you have one of the Amulet of the Devout, or am I mixing up my game?
I have one, but that one you can only use once per day, so I'd rather keep that in my pocket because I imagine we're gonna have a short rest pretty quickly.
Alright, so yeah, what does the group want to do?
I'll quickly do my after battle temp HP thing.
The cave goes quiet a moment later as the remaining undead flee the area.
And I have 2 levels of exhaustion. Motherfucker.
But the damage has definitely been done.
Oh,
This
yeah.
Banshee flees as well. The good news is, yeah, this cave is now safe. whatever thing had trapped these fiends here long ago, and how many people they have killed. You have finally avenged their deaths.
So
Albeit
everybody on that
unknowingly.
list, yeah, everybody on that list, just take the number that's next to you, because what it did is rolled all my remaining rounds.
Temp
for you.
HP.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I check for
Well, Doodles.
special
Doodles is
herbs
the only one who
you?
did get 18.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Can I check for some special herbs around the area to make tea while I begin starting to cast detect magic?
Yeah, you can look around. I mean, you mean more of those ghost mushrooms?
Yeah. I want mushroom tea. Yeah.
You've never made tea out of ghost mushrooms. You're not sure it would taste very good.
I'm pretty sure we also found out those were extremely rare and valuable things. So I think with Onvia's perception, he'd be like, no, don't make tea.
Voli says, don't you tell him how to live his life. You little guy,
start-
you do whatever you think
Well-
is best.
Then I would start making tea
Alright.
after I search for
Let us-
valuable herbs.
You let us clean up the remains of these creatures, and perhaps
Yeah.
step back to the ship if we plan to rest and take tea.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and collect some of the essence, especially from the
Okay.
ancient banshee.
Yeah, same here.
Andre, do you mind?
Alright.
Andre, do you mind giving me guidance for this?
Yeah, actually, I guess you would actually be better at religion than me.
Alright. So we're spending at least like 10 minutes after the battle, like searching for mushrooms and doing things, right?
Yeah.
I assume you're putting down the remaining undead.
What's your bonus for religion? Like,
6.
So I don't really do. I'm trying something new with that. I don't really do the roll anymore. If you just have the proficiency, you get extra.
Okay.
Like if you
Okay,
have
then you should go.
alchemy, or if you have for these guys, the appropriate one would be religion. So basically, if you have the training, you just get bonus essence.
So could me and Eldwin just cut down the time by saying both of us are doing it?
Yeah, but also it's going to be at least 10 because one of your guys is searching for herbs, which will take a bit.
Oh, good.
Voli would say, just don't go too far. Might still be danger in this cave. To Doodles. Alright, so let me calculate the essence. And you said you did have someone with religion or herbalism doing this?
I'm doing it. I got religion.
Okay.
I mean, if it's going to take 2 minutes either way, what Onvia might start heading to the ship and just setting up like a hut just outside.
Yeah, you still have all your people on the ship. Let's see, Spectre Essence. And you got the... Did you only kill one of the Banshees? Did the others...
I thought we killed 2. I thought 3 showed up, but I might be misremembering.
Yeah, I thought there were 3 too. I think one of them fled. I'm just seeing if I put the
Yeah.
second one under a token somewhere. 'Cause I
Maybe like under the other Banshee or something.
Well, I already moved, I think, all the tokens. Maybe the other 2 did flee, because I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Nah. Maybe we're just also misremembering and maybe there was only 2.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so Banshee...
Very, very loudly, Onvia at one point would just be like, "Hey, Nasera, you think you could take this spell?"
You just yelling in the cave?
He can't hear. He doesn't know how loud he's talking, so he's just maybe not full yelling, but he is talking a little bit too loud.
Alright, I'm gonna...
We do have the bond.
I'm gonna roll something for no particular purpose.
It's more fun this way.
Alright.
I know,
How long does blindness deafness last?
Actually, that's a
An
good
hour.
point. It might run
A
out by
minute.
now.
Or is it an hour? Okay.
Oh, is
well,
it a
then I
minute?
guess,
A minute.
Oh, never mind. Really? That's it?
I probably go to say
Yeah,
that a
well,
little
it
too
wasn't-
loud
it
and then
wasn't
get like, "Can you?" Oh,
concentration.
I
It
guess
wasn't
so.
concentration, so I feel like making it a minute, it makes it a little more balanced.
Yeah. All right. All right. So.
He gets like halfway through and then realizes, oh god, that was way too loud.
Okay, that is.
Oh yeah, I also have see invisibility up. I forgot about that.
Alright, so you collect the essences. The ancient banshee, you notice her essence is kind of unique to the other undeads. There might be something that can be done with this essence.
What happened?
What happened with what?
Oh, sorry.
Oh. I was going to say, you found some ancient banshee essence. That's what happened. For the mushroom collection, I will take a perception or a herbalism roll from Doodles.
I can assist with the herbalism if you wish, but I'm feeling really worn out from that battle. Of course, I guess you look a bit worn yourself, Doodles.
I would. So the herbalism will get you more if you have it. So yeah, if you have it, I would suggest it.
With the jack of all trades, could I don't know how to roll an herb. Well,
herbalism is a tool.
20.
Well, you would Jack of all trades doesn't give you tool proficiencies. Do you have the herbalist tool proficiency?
No.
All right, so yeah, then you would be using.
Utensils?
So 11 because you're at disadvantage, right, Nasira?
I think so. Yeah. That's what the first level possession does, right?
Yeah. So you can give me a perception, Doodles.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, you do manage to gather some more ghost mushrooms.
Am I the only person that somehow managed to not get exhaustion?
You're welcome.
It's true.
Honestly, that is very much thanks to Nasira and Leo.
Nasira was at nearly full health when she failed that whale save and went down.
Yeah, like if you did, I saved those by the skin of my teeth. I only have a +2 to con.
So you managed to gather 330 maho of rare herbs, which can be used for potion craft. That's about it. So yeah, about 10 minutes have passed, and the cave is still quiet. Luckily, the yelling didn't attract attention. It is now 3:20. Although, most likely, you would guess you're not going to find much danger here, as most living things probably fled this area. And they probably won't be back for a while.
Actually, does anyone want to join me over at the giant pile of corpses that I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who can see?
Just let me,
see if there's anything over there.
Let me quickly check in. Kudo, are you doing anything?
Yes.
And we rest first before we explore further.
That's exactly how I feel. I really just need to take a moment and roll some hit die.
What about Leo Jr.? Anything to add in all this?
Oh, no. He just goes over to the javelin he threw at the beginning of the battle.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should get my boomerangs, huh?
Alright, so you go pick up your stuff.
I mean,
10 minutes have passed, so you guys would have had time to pick up your stuff. It's fine. What about Eldwin?
He's just been collecting the essence, so.
So the your passenger would say the essence of this banshee could be very useful. I think it might be able to empower me a little.
Wait, who said that?
Who said that?
Who indeed? You guys didn't hear that. That was just Eldwin.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Secrets.
I was too distracted calling Doodles a racist.
How am I racist?
Doodles just got canceled.
He's like,
Yeah.
I agree with the turtle and the snake.
As in, Turtle and Nasira or Turtle and Snake?
That's how you.
But that's racist.
That's how you lose your sponsors right there. But yeah, that's what
alright.
the passenger would say to you, Eldwin. He says this essence could be valuable to us, although it could also be valuable to create something quite powerful.
We
Just
need
because it
contact.
would be hilarious, do we hear any of this through the mental connection?
No, you
So
don't
that
hear
would
it through
be
the mental connection. You
What
hear
you
it
should.
as players, not as characters, just because it might be intriguing to you story-wise. So do you want to respond to him at all, Eldwin, or are you just going to kind of
Yeah.
nod?
I was like, you think this can help you?
He says there's powerful elven magics infused in this banshee. I don't know who this was, but she is very old. Probably someone of note, maybe even someone who lived above ground before the cataclysm.
She was very powerful.
So just thought I'd mention that, he says. I can sense the energies coming off of it. Alright, so anyway, back to, what's the group doing?
So anyway, as I was saying, guys, there is literally a giant pile of skeletons like 100 feet away from
And
us.
as we were saying, we would like to take a moment and have some tea before we have the energy to traipse
That's fair.
into the unknown.
I'm just saying that as more of an alert at this point.
Kudo nods. He says, I could do with a tea party. That was a rough fight.
Well, Kudo was
Oh,
nodding in agreement to Nasira's.
Or wait, did I say Kudo?
Yeah.
No,
You
not
did,
not
yes.
not Kudo. Volo.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Volo.
Voli?
Sorry, Voli. Whatever. Leave me alone.
Who's Volo? His brother?
Voli.
Volo.
Yeah, maybe Volo's brother.
Wrong
Voli's
universe.
brother. Wrong universe. Yeah. He tries to gouge your eye out because he's a jerk.
Hey, I think that was a pretty even trade, honestly.
We would. All right. So yeah, you guys are gonna try to take a rest.
I believe so.
Yes.
All right. So back to the ship, or are you just resting here?
I think we may as well go to the ship.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, right there, and it's definitely safer.
Alright. Would I detect anything with detect magic?
Real quick, did someone get the essences? Did you just put those in the party treasury?
I put them in the party treasury, yeah.
Okay. And what was your question?
I was trying to cast detect magic. Would I detect anything?
From
And
where you are, not really.
Like if I wandered around a little bit.
Where do you want to go? Because so far you've just kind of been like back in this area, searching for ghost
Yeah.
mushrooms. Are you gonna try to go up ahead more?
I would look at Nasira and Kudo. Do you think it's safe to move forward?
All of us are
Yeah,
currently at
they all
the
went
ship,
back to
like,
the
we're
ship.
gonna have a rest.
Yeah. We left you in the dust, but Kudo will gesture you to join us at the ship.
Cool. Then I'm going with them.
Well, he says we need you to make tea, buddy.
Yeah. Apologies, Kudo. We just need to catch, or not Kudo, Doodles. We need to catch our breath, and then we will advance.
Well, at least I wasn't the only one who accidentally said he was Kudo.
At least it's not as bad as on via Onyx and not.
Yeah. All right, so you go back to the ship, trying to rest and have.
Kudo.
Are you actually gonna use the ghost shrooms to make tea? Try to do something new?
I don't think so.
Do it.
Alright, so you're just gonna go from your normal stocks. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
you'll do you have cooking utensils?
I do.
I'll say you can do
Um,
some experimenting if you want.
Cool.
You just
Then-
use like a little bit, like you
Yeah.
don't use the thing, right?
Yeah, I'd say it would be like
30 Maho.
I was gonna say 10 Maho, but if you want to
10
use
10
30.
Maho sounds great. Yeah.
Alright, give me
10
a
Maho.
cooking utensils check.
Just while everyone's doing their stuff, I just want to quickly say that I will be doing a hut still inside the ship, considering we've already seen ghosts.
Am I allowed to use my charisma to turn this into a performance like a hibachi grill?
Yeah, I was gonna say, has any of you played Dave the Diver?
Yeah.
That's how I was picturing the sushi chef. Like when he does the new the new sushi, is like ding,
Yeah.
when he does like the little
Oh,
performance.
I already used my inspiration, so
Were you saying something, Kudo?
No.
All right. So you said okay, 17. So yeah, you kind of mix the teas with your other tea leaves, and you actually come up with something pretty good.
Ooh.
So you all drink the tea.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Hesitantly.
I mean, Doodles hasn't failed me so far, so yeah.
Is it just a cup with just like a slightly blue glowing liquid in it? That's what I'm imagining.
Probably.
I mean it's violet because I mixed in a little vinegar so that
Vinegar.
it activates. You know, you need acid to activate the psychoactive compounds.
Let me just make sure that Kudo never actually makes me a tea.
all right. Are you all?
Doodles?
Wait, are you not drinking his tea?
Yes, that. No, I will. But I'm just making a joke about the vinegar.
Yeah. So the tea might.
Orange juice.
I mean, I don't know.
Lemonade.
Do you usually use vinegar for tea? I have no idea.
No, not at all.
I would add a drop of orange juice in.
All right. So you're just dropping random stuff into the tea, I guess.
Oh, it's very planned out.
Very planned out. So yeah, you do this tea, and with the 17, I'll say it's actually quite relaxing. I'll give you, if you all anyone who spends a hit dice can spend an extra, or do an extra D10 of healing with this tea.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
I was planning on
Alright.
doing just
We,
a
al-
quick one.
we also get Song of Rest, right? Yeah.
Doodles is doing a little. I'll say the Song of Rest is like Doodles with his tea preparations. It's kind of relaxing.
Did we successfully complete the rest then?
Yeah, so the rest would pass. I didn't roll anything for random encounters, so you guys are good. Go ahead and spend hit dice, an extra D10, and an extra Song of Rest if you spend hit dice.
How many hit die can we use right now?
As many as you want.
And I'm max again.
Well done.
So I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery and my Pearl of Power to just regain all my slots.
So we
Okay.
get a D10 and a D6, right?
Yes, if you spend hit die.
Yep.
Which I'm definitely doing. She's nowhere near max.
I rolled one
Yeah.
hit die, and with those two bonuses, I rolled over what I was missing.
So yeah, Doodles, you think you could probably prepare this again, using 10 Maho to give everyone some extra healing during a
Yeah.
short rest.
Well, that
Cool.
whale, failing that whale took over 100 hit points from Nasiera.
10 Maho for a D10 during a short rest is not a bad.
Right?
Well, you have to use the ghost mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
sorry,
a lot of
that's-
ghost
Right,
mushrooms.
yeah.
We have like 700 ghost Maho ghost mushrooms.
Write that recipe down, Doodles. That was good. For you.
Oh my god, my
Thank
dog
you.
just...
Tasted
I just
better.
keep hearing boop underneath me. The stinking cloud is expanding. Failing my saves here.
I think
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna go
the breeze is
ahead.
coming in for the cloud kill.
Yeah, serious.
I think I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I won't be much use if we have to do more short rests, but I think I'm gonna keep going here and
That's fair, honestly. For
Fill in,
like
yeah.
all of you guys.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still barely at 3/4 of health, you know?
Oh
And
god,
that's-
yeah,
and
Nasir, if
that's-
it wasn't for you, Envy
And that's
would've
all
gone
my
down.
hit die.
That was a pretty...
You are the only reason Envy didn't go down.
That's pretty clutch.
You're the only reason I didn't go down that temp HP of yours, so it was
Oh,
mutual.
god, that temp HP, I think, saved everyone on that last whale.
That's why you got the blindness, deafness scroll.
Like,
Well, yeah, but you straight up failed.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
So you spend some time.
You gave me 16 temp, and then no, I succeeded, but it was still 16 for the success, and you had given me 16 temp, so I
Yeah.
was standing there with 1 HP and no temp after that.
Wally looks a little confused. Says, "I have no idea what you two are talking about." But yes, that was quite the intense battle.
Oh,
Even though there were no circuses around.
I just imagine.
Were you expecting a circus?
Oh, you said it was intense. The circuses are intense.
Oh my.
Onavia physically face palms.
Your tea tastes better than that palm.
That's not a fair comparison.
All right. Well, I
The
am
tea tasted terrible.
feeling much improved, but I do feel rather limited in what else I can do today. I can certainly throw some punches, but I won't have much other utility.
Temp HP lasts until you long rest.
Or until you get a bigger number.
Like, yeah, I basically had to use up all of my short rest resources there.
That's
Yeah.
that's a good question though. Wally says, kind of looking out the front window of the ship. Are we going to try to head into the river?
I think
What
at
were
this
we
point,
doing?
I guess.
We're
Were you?
in-
Scarlet?
Did you say something, Kudo? I just heard like 4 people talk at once.
No, I was asking how long does it last, so I.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because.
All right. Sorry, Nasira, what were you saying?
Oh, I was answering. I believe LJ was asking what it was we came down here to do,
Yes.
and I was reminding him that we are trying to infiltrate where we believe Scarlet is being held.
The rescue of your friend, yes, to reunite with the other. What did you call them?
we haven't really called them anything, but I guess seers would be the best term. I don't know.
The
They
ley
see
lines.
things.
The ones who can read the ley lines, I believe he says, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we can get her back, or if you can get her back, you will have all 3 of them. Hopefully she's all right. She's been down here for several days now.
From what I understand about, because I'm fair sure Foley at this point has found out pretty much everything. Yes, from what we I'm pretty sure we've told him pretty much everything at this point. But yeah, from what we know about what we don't really know what they want the girls for, but we know they probably want them alive for it.
Wow. If Dosha can help in this, Dosha says, of course my spear is at your call.
Dosha was with us.
Everybody's on the
He
ship.
is in the camp right now. Dosha's here, Ellen, Mirren, and Davian are all technically here.
Isn't the vampire here too?
He is not.
Oh,
He's
is he still moving?
Yeah, according to my stuff, he has not joined the camp yet.
He's gotta go to where we told him we parked the ship and there's just nothing there.
Yeah, so he is
Oh,
not, he hasn't gathered his things and joined yet.
Yeah, I can't remember. I thought we
Should-
had let him there so he at least knew where it was or something.
I
Mhm.
don't know.
Shall we continue with our mission?
Yes.
I could also send my unseen servant to leave a note for Dosha if you want.
Dosha's here with
Or
us.
I
But
mean,
to-
whoever, Volley,
Vampire dude.
whoever's, the vampire dude.
I think your unseen servant would need to travel through caves that we dug.
Cool.
Well, he says, I'm sure he'll find us at some point. Well, that's very kind of you, Doodles. I'm more concerned
Well-
about how tired you all look from that battle.
Yeah, we probably should have done more research into this entrance, to be fair.
Well,
That would have been a good idea.
so things to keep in mind. I think several of you are at half speed, which will make it harder to swim.
2?
Yeah.
3.
I'm at half
Right, but-
speed. I think Doodles is at half speed in Eldon, I believe.
No, Alduin's only
No.
at 1. You
We
two
have,
are at 2, the other 3 are at 1, and I'm at 0.
Can somebody have water walking?
I believe Eldwin said he had Altar Self or something like that, correct?
Of alter self, but
Also,
that's not gonna help with that.
also, I believe there are
Andre.
flooded caves we had to swim through. Voley says.
We also have the
Andre,
water
do you
breathing
have-
potions.
Do you have greater restorative magic prepared?
I did not prepare that today, Nia.
Hmm.
It's a very expensive spell, so I.
Of course, but it could mean the difference of us successfully navigating the rivers, or at least the those of us who are feeling slowed.
Yeah, I probably should prepare that more often, but I just didn't.
Apparently, at one point, I had a potion of water breathing, but oh, well,
Well,
I do have a potion of water breathing.
we can.
You will. We bought a bunch of them, and then we
I
passed
completely
them out.
forgot- Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Whoops.
Well, we can attempt to
For this
swim.
mission.
I just, as I said, worry a little about those who are a bit still wounded from the fight.
So who
I
is,
worry as well, but I also worry about waiting too long after Scarlet has been moved. We don't know. We found others of our companions in pretty dire situations when they were kidnapped.
who is,
And when she was in the Shadowsteel base, she was perhaps just kind of being held, but now they've perhaps moved her with some purpose.
Go ahead, Kudo.
Although I will say,
Hey, hang on. Kudo is trying to talk. You guys gotta wait. Like, you heard him trying
My
to
bad.
talk. Give him, let him talk.
who is moving? Who is exhausted with their movement?
Me and Doodles. LJ and Doodles.
Well, I mean, if we feel like we should move forward, then perhaps not. But Doodles, you have a means to move.
I have, yeah, absolutely. I don't need to move fast. I have magic
LJ.
energy, plenty of magic energy to keep me moving.
Okay. And LJ, how about you?
I hit people. Close up.
He certainly does,
Move would be
Foley
nice.
says.
Move would be nice, but I can deal with it.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead. Whoever it was, Anvir.
yeah, I think Anvir was
Oh,
going to talk to.
I was just saying something in relation to Nasira, which was just, to be fair, I don't believe the people were exactly going into the for the wishes of the Steel Shadow with our last group. That seemed more rogue.
Perhaps. We know so little.
Well,
Because we did kind of see that weird void creature.
I am sort of in agreement with Nasira, Dosha says. I worry that leaving our friend down there too long, something may happen to her. She's been down there so long already. Scarlet, I mean.
Well, let's not startle then.
I also
is-
just remembered I do still have locate creature prepared, so I can cast that at some point.
It
What's
is
the
a
rate
risk.
on that?
Hang on, let her talk. You,
Yeah.
you guys heard she was trying to talk. Just, yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I was just responding to what was just said. That it is a risk to proceed with the bumps and bruises we have received, but we at least have had some rest, and I definitely vote to proceed and not leave her.
All right. So, go ahead, Leo Jr. What were you saying?
He was just asking a question about one of my spells. I've already put the answer in the chat.
Yeah, the range.
Gotcha. All right. So the group is going to try to do the swim then. Is that the plan?
Is there anyone who feels we should not proceed with the swimming route at this time?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
All right,
So, most likely, the swimming will require some athletics to kind of deal with the currents and just swimming for long periods of time gets tiring. So just to kind of let everyone know, that's most likely what's going to be involved. Some kind of strength/athletics check.
But
Should
then, would we have to make that? Would you say we still have to make that check if we had a swimming speed?
No, if you have a swim, well, probably not. Or at least it would be much easier. I would definitely lower the difficulty. Because there is still, like, I mean, most of the reason you're making the checks is because it's over time. It's not just like a minute. It's like, 30 to an hour of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to polymorph somebody into a whale, how
Oh
would
my
that
God.
work out?
Well, the river is a little small for a whale, but something that can swim, yes, that would probably make it much
have a
easier.
lot of strength that could assist the others, perhaps.
It's just, I'd probably just plug up the river. There's just a big whale there. No, we can get past it.
Since I have 20 strength, probably want to do duels too.
Come on, let's do this. I've only got a -1.
All right.
Well, Eldwin, if you're able to change your form, could you tow the weaker of us along with you?
I mean, it's not gonna make me stronger.
Do we have anything to make him stronger? In our bag, any potions?
Oh yeah. I got open up that ledger, wherever it is.
Do you have a potion of giant strength?
Voli would say, I'll say, Dosha would say, I know in the past there were magic she used to enhance the strength of our allies. Perhaps something like that.
At the very least, I can carry someone along. It'd be harder, but I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, with your strength, you're probably going to be okay doing the swim, unless you roll really poorly.
Yeah, I carry heavy armor all day. I'll be fine.
Especially if you have athletics training.
Well, that's actually the other thing I was going to ask, because those who are wearing heavier armor, will that... Should we doff the armor before swimming? Would that make a difference?
I wear this armor.
If you take off the armor, I'll reduce the difficulty a little. But
Okay,
then if you get, like, jumped on the other side, that could be an issue.
true.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. I wear this armor all day.
Just
Pretty much
swimming
all
in
the time.
armor, it's fine.
double
Oh,
kill
that always ends well. Sorry. Okay. Did we determine whether we have any potions of strength in the inventory?
I think we might, honestly. Well, we
We
might
We
have
might have given
it
them
out
to
somebody.
LJ, but I know we've acquired one or two.
Well,
Yeah.
We have
stealth
scroll. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll
ability.
what did you say? Oh, enhance ability.
And enhance ability, so
Can alter self give you, like, water breathing?
It can give you a swim speed and water breathing, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty good. So yeah,
enhance ability.
at this point, like, whenever you guys are ready to go, just tell me what you're doing, and we can start the attempt.
If you want to cast enhance ability strength on me, on LJ, and then LJ could have a very good chance to carry someone else along. I'll make it easier for them anyway.
Well, perhaps we could just tie a rope around each other, and the stronger of us can just.
I feel like the reverse could happen with tying a rope to each other.
So-
Where if
I
enough
would
of us
say perhaps-
fail.
I'll tell you
Perhaps
what, if
fair.
you tie a rope, I'll say that will probably raise the difficulty, but I'll take the top 3 rolls from the group.
What if
That
we?
might be our best shot.
What if we tied
Yeah.
ourselves in pairs rather than everyone to each other, so that
Oh, I
there's
don't know.
some kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, that could be good.
I mean, I guess
like someone said, it could be bad for everyone if something goes wrong and everyone is attached.
I mean, I guess if you want to tie yourselves in pairs, then it would kind of be like the same thing. Maybe I just make half the checks, like, yeah, with kind of advantage, and well, not with advantage, but like the pairs would each roll, and I take the higher of that pair. So maybe kind of like the same
I
thing.
cast
Almost like
animating
advantage.
performance to make a submarine, and then
Make-
use.
What are you making a submarine out of?
What are you, artificer?
Oh, he's a creation bard, so he can
Yeah.
create.
I
He
think
creates
you
that-
I
have
can create an inanimate object.
you have animating performance done at the moment. I think that's the wrong thing.
And then let me see.
I know the thing you're talking about, but yeah, that's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Performance of creation. I think
Performance
is what you're-
of creation. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
So I would create a submarine and
The
then
item must
animate it.
be medium or smaller.
So medium, it could fit like me and
You can make
few
a
other
single
people in
person
it.
submarine.
No,
Yeah.
he can make it large. He's of
yeah.
Oh, right.
When
goes
you
up.
reach 6th level, it can be large. 14th level, it can be huge.
What are those little motorized things that scuba divers hold on to, and it helps propel them? Like you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a submarine that everyone can fit in.
I know
it could
what
just be
you're talking
something that
about.
people can kind of grab hold of. Yeah.
But
that's
my
not.
idea is to create a submarine with my performance of creation and then animate it with my animating performance.
What is a submarine? What is a submarine
I was
you're
about to
talking
say,
about?
Mini
Like,
version of our
where are you getting these amazing engineering ideas in the medieval
Do
world
you
of
not
D&D?
see our
Have you
spaceship?
seen the ship
Look,
we
that
travel around
is
in?
that is a completely different thing. All right, and you
I'm
could
gonna make
not.
a smaller
That's
version of that
technology,
that can
actually.
go underwater.
Let me read this ability. Oh my god.
That's a good point, actually. Have we ever tried going underwater in the ship?
Well, I asked about that last week or last session, and I feel like I don't even remember what the answer was, but I feel like it got shut down. I don't remember.
So one of the options was to try to dig close, like dig directly into the base, but that was kibosh because they didn't want to raise the alarms, I think, because that would be like, basically it would be obvious that something was going on when like everything started rumbling as you guys like broke through.
What's the list of weapons that don't have disadvantage underwater? It's like
Trident.
All right.
javelin, trident, dagger. I feel like there's a couple more.
Crossbow.
That would be
So,
my idea, so
I'll-
that we can transport a few of us.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to
maybe
let you
not
make
the
a
entire
submarine
party.
because the submarine's ridiculous and worth way more than 20 times your bard level. But maybe you could make some kind of is this a magical thing?
Like an airtight chest, tight, covered, or I forgot what they're called. Wardrobe, an airtight wardrobe that maybe 2 or 3 of us can hop in.
All right.
I'm small, and then that is animated
All right,
and can propel itself through.
Let me try to read this without. Yeah, the item glimmers softly. The creature can faintly hear music. The created item disappears after number. Okay. Can see the equipment chap. Is there a submarine in the equipment chapter?
So that's using it as an example. But
Tell
a lot
you.
of the things that you allow, it's really DM fiat. So
Yeah.
And as you say, like a submarine is totally a lot, but like a wardrobe or something, a giant chest.
Yeah,
that
like
is
maybe.
airtight that I can then animate.
But this doesn't make. This makes non-magical. I don't think.
So then I would use my animating performance to make it.
Oh, you're doing both. Okay. Because I was
Yeah.
like, are you going to make a chest that goes underwater? It would just sink. But yeah, if you're using your animating performance, which
would
makes
use
your
both.
little construct, right?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
could probably do that. So you're just going to make a
Takes
chest
a
that's.
non-magical thing that turns it into something that can move.
I guess you could make like a waterproof barrel or something, like a larger barrel.
Yeah.
And you say you can make up to a large item?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe you can construct like a large magical barrel that could take you through the water.
Well,
Is
it
that-
doesn't need to take all of us. It only needs to take a few of us, and then the rest
Yeah.
can.
Well, with a
get through on their own.
large barrel, you could probably take I don't know, 2 medium creatures comfortably.
I'm small.
Could we squeeze in there? So large is what, 10 by 10?
Yeah, like max size is like it's not usually 10 by 10, but like if you're talking about large creatures, then they're usually like between 8 and 10 feet. I don't know. Yeah, sure. We'll say 10 by 10, which could probably fit all of you if I'm going to let you do something that big. All right. I guess if you're using these things to create a waterproof barrel that's 10 by 10, because you can do up to large, right?
Yeah. Do we want to?
And does that cost anything to do?
Spell
I haven't
slots.
used it today yet, so it's free right now, and
Okay.
then in the future it's spell slots.
All right. So, and you can
Second level and
do,
third level spell.
yeah, you can do a pretty valuable item because your bard level is what?
11, 12, whatever we are. 12.
Yeah. The only issue might be that you wouldn't be able to see out of the barrel, so you need someone on the outside directing it, like
So probably me.
you or.
Nasira
Or
I guess you.
Nasira
Whoever
isn't-
has.
Yeah, I guess you could tell
Yeah, what
someone.
did Nasira
Go ahead.
my
do? Nasira, what were you saying?
Nasira has decent, not great strength, but she's not bad at strength, and she's not wearing armor. I don't know, like
All right.
I will
So
say only one of us is capable of getting a breathing speed, water breathing, and a swim
well,
speed.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, how much would having to guide it take much strength or?
yeah, and the less people in there, the more air you have. So that's also something to consider. But yeah, you could. We'll say you could make it, and then you could command it to like follow someone, and whoever it's following could just swim.
Cool.
If you, how many of there are you? 5, not counting the background people. Yeah, I mean, sure. You think there should be enough air for. How much air would that be? Maybe. Well, you could have it open until you have to go underwater. Sure, I'll say this can work. As long as you have someone leading it through the underwater caves.
Kudo, not to be offensive, but aren't your people amphibious?
I can't.
Or am I
swim.
mistaking?
I don't have a swim speed.
Do you have a thing about your breath, though?
Yes, that's why I was saying I'll hold my breath.
Oh, yeah.
Chat.
We have water breathing.
All right.
potion.
So is this what we're doing? We're spending these resources and just having someone swim on the outside to guide it?
I guess so.
It does save our potions for escape.
What
Before we did go into the barrel, did we actually want to go check out the giant pile of skeletons? Or no?
Oh yeah, no, this was just planning, I thought. So
Yeah.
if you still want to go explore the Banshee lair, there was an area you didn't go look at.
So, just for my benefit, so who is gonna be going in the barrel and who's gonna be swimming?
Everyone.
I'm swimming. I have the weapons to make up for it.
Yeah, I think.
You're
go ahead.
swimming in what?
I'm swimming. I have a +9 to with a
For athletics.
+9.
But
Yeah.
disadvantage.
oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Now that's essentially what, worth 6-ish, -6 when you have advantage versus disadvantage.
I think it's
Minus
advantage
5.
5.
So it works
Yeah.
out as 4.
Yeah.
Well, someone had enhanced ability. I think someone was mentioning casting that.
Yeah, we have the enhanced ability shown inside the bag.
in this whole half of the house.
You
You
ready?
want to cast that on LJ, cancel out
I-
Is he
that,
tripping?
It keeps tripping, I tried
Your
to-
mic's open, Matt.
Well,
Sorry.
All right, so the group is going to make this barrel, ride in it as LJ leads, and he is going to have enhanced ability for strength.
that sounds like it.
All right, so I think sounds good. Before you go, I assume you're going to search the rest of the Banshee lair.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
All right. So you can delete your tokens. This part can be theater of the mind.
Well, and I think also we would probably, and just as we're just before we head out and we're ending our rest and our planning, I assume that we're probably going to have some people virtual casting detect magic so that we can look around with that.
All right. Yeah, I think Doodles had detect magic.
Yeah.
So, or go ahead.
Yeah. Well, he's ritual. Well, he'll ritual cast detect magic. I'm guessing for walk around here. I'll ritual cast telepathic bond.
All
Nice.
right. So you guys can do a quick search of the lair. There's lots of bones in here. Go ahead and give me perception checks. If you have detect magic going, they would be at advantage.
I have advantage anyway.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at you.
All right. So,
It's good shield might. Before I forget.
Wow. I almost caught Anvir with that roll.
Almost.
But not yet.
Although aren't you at disadvantage, so technically 18.
Oh, touche. 18 isn't bad though.
all right.
But
LJ and Kudo, give me d20 rolls.
I rolled with disadvantage, so it's a 7, not a 15. Or is this something else?
This is something else.
What? D100?
Nah.
D20?
No, d20. All right. Now give me a d100.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
okay.
thought so.
Shit.
Oh, interesting. Do you have a wish list?
I did not post it, but I'll post it right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
God damn it. I could have gotten a fucking Emily to help bring my con back up. God damn it.
Wait, what would that have to do with your wish list roll?
I mean, you should have just been an artificer. Then you could have made your own amulet of health at this point.
How?
well, it also means that the next wish list item is probably yours.
Oh,
if you
and,
would do that.
Yeah.
The new wish list thing is 4 items to start. So you have 4 items, and you can add to the wish list with 1 story point if you want to add more items later. You get 4 for free.
Hey, sorry?
So you can have up to 4 items on your starting wish list, and you can spend story points to add more.
Do we
after
need
the
to
force one.
remove if we have more than 4 now?
No, that's just like for the new wish list rules that I'm doing.
Alright, so I will delete some of those then.
Yeah, generally, like for the starting, you want to have like probably at least 1 of each rarity, and you can't do legendary. So no deck of many things.
Is that also a blanket rule, or is that just?
Yeah, I'm not generally not doing legendary items. Like they could show up, but not through wish list rolls.
Even if we rolled a 100 on that D100?
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
assumed that was the only way. So
If-
that's why I was curious.
You can,
But
I
maybe it
guess, if you want to put them down just so I know what you're looking for, that's fine. But yeah, legendaries can be like iffy. And
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I never really felt like the chance was more than a faintest sliver that I would ever get one. But I do usually include 1 legendary on each of my characters' wish list, just because it's like,
yeah, if you want to throw one on there, I won't count that towards your 4, just so I have an idea of what type of legendary you'd be looking for. Because
well, in that case, Nestiera has only 4.
all right.
At that point, I would just put the deck many things to say fuck you to it.
Oh,
No.
God. Well, I'm not gonna give it to you if you're just trying to screw me over. All right. So as you are looking around, hang on a sec.
I'm debating whether or not I should quickly set up this scroll, use this scroll of detect good and evil act.
Interesting.
Do we want to alter self LJ so he has swimming speed?
Not yet.
Or when we do go down there?
Sorry, just give me one moment to check something.
Oh, good. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right. So, as you are looking through the bones, I'll say, who has detect magic?
Doodles.
Doodles. You see on one of the bones, it looks like there is a strange-looking set of bracers.
Woohoo!
Mm.
Friends, you know what this is?
They-
Kudo, maybe you know what it is.
I could figure it out for us.
I wonder if the monk has a matching pair.
Technically, no, it's her clothing.
Okay.
It works the same, but it's technically different.
Well, I don't know what these are. They are interesting, though.
So give me, I guess, Arcana checks. If anyone has Arcana, you might know something.
I have a
We don't have
plus
to
0.
identify.
Or Identify, too, if you want to use that.
Eldrin has identify.
Alright, so you're going to take 10 minutes, Eldwin?
Yeah, I can take a
Alright,
timer.
so you do some quick concentration, casting a ritual over 10 minutes, and indeed, these are probably what you think they are.
Yep.
These.
I'm just curious how a total is this.
How what?
Very
not like-
successfully.
It's not like they don't have arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just wrap it around as, like, big claw things.
All right.
That image.
Boley says, that looks powerful.
May I try them on?
I don't know
I'll
why
take
I would use them, but yeah, I think it's all yours.
Does he benefit from the protection as soon as he dons them, or does he have to wait for the attunement?
I think he would have to attune.
Mm.
So it might take another hour, which, you know, isn't terrible. It's not a long
Right,
rest.
yeah.
And you actually, I was trying to look at, find something else there. Oh, wait.
Total power. God damn it, doodles.
Oh.
I don't like these
All right.
reactions.
So there is a. Oh crap! What did I do? Oh, hang on. Sorry.
You killed us all. Keep your K, new game.
There is a scroll there.
Ooh.
With a spell inside it.
I mean,
I'm like, what?
I'll take that. That's a funny one.
Yeah, take it. Take it,
And
Eldwin.
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Oh,
interesting.
It's like a weird bag of holding.
Yeah. Also more secure because it's because
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
much more secure.
Oh, feet. Yeah, that's nice. A nice size too. I think that might be bigger than a portable hole.
Is it?
Oh,
I forget
wow.
how big a portable hole is.
The portable
Uh,
hole is like 10 feet deep, but it's only like 5 or 6 feet
Well,
diameter.
I think it works kind of like the bag, where technically you can only fit what would fit inside the chest, which is 3 by 2 by 2.
Oh, okay. Well, why does it say 12?
So
once it's
Eldrin,
inside,
are you
I think
taking
there's a
that?
lot of room.
Oh, I see,
You
like
put-
the opening.
Yeah.
Like how you can only have 500 pounds in the bag of holding, but you can only fit
Right. Well,
about-
same thing. Well, yeah, that's the beauty of the portable hole is it doesn't have a weight limit, but it does have size constraints.
I think
Alright,
bag has
so
size constraints as well. It's just massive.
there is something else strange you find. It looks like there's kind of an old rotted backpack on one of the skeletons, and inside it, the only thing that has not rotted away is some sort of rope,
Oh?
which, yeah, is it's kind of sitting there in excellent condition, and you would see it as magical. So did you want to identify that as well?
If everyone's okay with waiting another 10 minutes.
Well, if we're
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
identify,
I'm
if we're gonna
perfectly fine
identify
waiting
2
a few
items,
days.
like let's just do another hour so our friend can attune to those bracers.
Yeah, we could say we're starting another rest. So you identify this rope, learning all about it.
Oh? Okay.
Oh.
You guys
Oh,
got
wow.
some good rolls in this layer. And that's pretty much all you find down here, at least of, things of value. Doesn't seem like the Banshee had any treasure, like actual coin or anything.
Who do you want to give the rope to?
It's pretty useful for anybody.
I think maybe Nasira LJ.
Was that not a wish list?
What is the rope?
That wasn't a wish list item. I just rolled that.
You use an action and it ties somebody up within 20 feet of you.
Action or attack action?
Action.
Action. So it would be your turn, but it could restrain someone.
I
It's
think
a Dex
someone,
15 save.
I think it might be better to put it on someone that does more kind of utility stuff, just because Eldwin and LJ and Nasira like do a lot of the DPS with our actions.
That's true.
Agreed.
Well,
Like
I think. Yeah, it's weird.
So like maybe Anpir or Doodle.
But it's very situationally, this could be, epic.
My only thing with like giving it to like me or Doodles or something is you do have to be within 20 feet of the target.
All right, who's the most mobile? Eldwin, you pop in and out of. Well, I guess Nasira is pretty mobile too, but like, yeah. So maybe Eldwin or Nasira because we can pop in and out of melee pretty easily.
Also,
I'm
it'd be
gonna do
really funny to watch you drag people around at like 120 feet a second.
Let's see here. Let me read it again.
Let me just make sure I get those or go ahead. What were you saying, Kudo?
Does it require attunements? Because if it doesn't, then just give it a whirl and you're not, we can just pass it along to whoever really wants
True,
to
it
use
doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not like a huge decision, I think.
Yeah.
So it can be
give it
destroyed
to me.
too, guys. So, I'm
Yeah.
fine. Eldwin, you want to give it a try?
I mean, I just grabbed the scroll, so if you want to grab the rope.
All right.
What
Yes,
was
I
that
did.
scroll? Scroll of Le Mans. What was it?
Chest.
Yeah.
Tiny chest.
Okay.
Hidden chest.
Are you able to learn that one, Eldwin?
I am.
Nice.
As a
Alright,
wizard.
let's see. Rope of entanglement.
Yeah,
I
wizard
actually-
Harry.
I've never actually
I was
used
just
this spell
realizing
before,
that
but
I
I'm
haven't-
reading it.
I was just realizing that I haven't added the staff of the adder to my sheet. Like I did add like the description, but I don't
That's
have like
great,
an
right?
attack, an attack action with it.
I thought I
Might
got
be good.
destroyed.
Did the staff of the adder get destroyed?
It can, but I don't think it did.
No, I have never used it. We just bought it.
Yeah, the staff of the adder can be destroyed.
Oh,
thought-
you're thinking. I think he's thinking of my serpentine armband where the snake got killed.
Oh,
but he
yeah.
comes back.
Oh,
He
that's
comes
good.
back in a week, Kudo.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't the staff for the adder. I'm
Yeah.
glad, because I was like, oh my god, we just got that thing. Alright.
Well, no. The armband that I threw down, I actually have 2, and I only lost 1 of them in this combat, but I do have to wait a full week in game for them to come back. And I actually had just gotten them back because a former bard in our party decided to cast a huge AoE that included both my snakes and killed them. And it took like a week in game was like 3 months out of game before I got my snakes back.
I remember the situation perfectly. It was you, one of your snakes, and the enemy. The snake had evasion and was the only person who succeeded on the saving throw.
Well, are you ready to put your plan into motion? You said you were doing another short rest, which I did roll past without issue, so it is now 4:20, and you did your attunement.
Nice.
Thank you.
Who took the rope?
Nasira.
Nasira? Alright,
Although-
so
We can pass that around at any point, guys, if we have a plan for it.
I assume you just have it tied to your belt or something.
Sure.
Okay.
So,
Someplace accessible.
I mean, yeah.
Not
I mean,
in
I
a
am wearing
bag
a
of
belt, so
holding.
that's where I'd have to carry it, because Nasira's not really like...
You could probably like tie it to your backpack as well, but it would just have to be if you want to like take it out as a item interaction. It would have to be somewhere like on your person, not in the backpack or something. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a backpack. I don't have very much on me, but I do have a belt, because I've got my boomerangs tucked into it.
Yeah.
It's more like an obi, but yeah.
yeah, so we can just item interaction that.
Wait, what's going on? Is my stream not up?
Oh, stream down.
Oh, it is. Okay, that was weird. Said no stream.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
do it.
all right, so you are going to get into this barrel and start going down the river. Yes.
And we are
Yeah.
giving
Ability.
LJ a water breathing potion and what else? Enhance ability or alter self?
Both, I think.
Well, I don't know.
Alter Self is
Ability casts
only
off.
works on me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't do it on him. So it'd have to be just enhance ability.
Oh, yeah. That would cancel out the disadvantage.
All right, so Doodles makes his submarine battle or barrel. Apparently yellow. Is that what Anvir just said?
I'm just making a joke because of the Beatles song.
I know what you were doing. I'm an
Yeah.
old man. I know of such
Doodles
things.
posted it
I'm
in,
24,
The
yeah,
old-
I know the Beatles.
The
Fair
old
enough.
bard.
Yeah, the old bards known
The
as the
old
Beatles.
bards.
Ye oh
So I would need, I guess, just a check from Leo Jr. Then, if he's the only one outside directing the barrel.
Before we go, well, I guess. Bardic
Yes.
Inspiration only lasts 10 minutes. So I would give him a Bardic Inspiration before we left and hope that he uses it in 10 minutes.
So is Elton not going out with Alter Self?
It didn't seem like we needed.
I don't know. Bardic Inspiration is only one check, though. I don't know
Yeah.
if that would.
Alright.
You know what? I'll say you can give him a Bardic Inspiration. That's fine. So go ahead. Give me a check with a Bardic
give him guidance?
Inspiration. No.
It was worth a
Is
shot.
this
What is that?
ability?
Can I give him Flash of
Yes,
Genius?
the D10.
So
Your enhanced
yeah,
balances out.
be another D10. All right, so with a 22, yeah, you easily make it through the cave, especially with the water breathing potion. Swimming has never really been probably a problem for you, and yeah, now with the ability to breathe underwater, it's even easier. So you arrive in a new area
Dun, dun, dun.
with a big old barrel following you.
We instantly get into the fight.
We all live in a summer.
Dun,
We
dun.
we instantly encounter blue meanies, right?
Yeah,
Oh, the
that's how it
fucking-
works.
I'm
Hang
actually
on.
like I'm always surprised when people even know what the blue meanies are. It's such a vague reference.
I know it. Like I know I've heard it before, but I can't place it.
There was a animated cartoon, like an animated film called Yellow Submarine that had a bunch of Beatles music, and the main like bad guys were the blue meanies.
I think that's actually what the GIF I just sent is from.
Let's look. No.
No?
No.
I thought
That
I
or
don't-
it's just the actual music video.
Yeah, I mean, which one did you send? Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, that one might be. Sorry, I was looking at Doodles. Yeah, it's been a long time since I saw it. No blue meanies there, but I don't remember if that particular GIF is from that or not.
Definitely looks like it would be.
All right, so the first one into this area is obviously going to be LJ. As you kind of climb out of the water. Oh, wait. Is this a different area? Sorry. Maybe it's this area.
This area, that area.
Alright, yeah, I was looking at the wrong area. So, as you kind of come swimming in over here, let me put you on the map first. You would see... Do you have a light source?
I think Andra has light on me.
I most likely would have cast.
Alright, we'll say put light on you. You needed to navigate the tunnels anyway. So yeah, you kind of come swimming in to what looks like an old kind of maybe like partially ruined area. There's a kind of almost like a small canal dug out here that looks like at one point may have channeled water from this cave, but since the water level has lowered a bit, it's no longer channeling the water. You don't hear anyone, but you definitely hear what sounds like tools and picks being used to dig somewhere in the not immediate area, but kind of echoing through the cave. What's your passive perception? Oh, you're at disadvantage anyway. Yeah, so that's about all you'd hear.
So 5.
Yeah. Behind you, the big barrel is still underwater, just kind of floating there.
Is there any point where I can stealth but not be seen by whatever?
I mean, you could try to be stealthy as you swim. Doesn't seem like anyone's here right now, though. But you could just not take chances. Just give me a stealth roll.
No chances. Let's see this disadvantage roll.
Okay. So yeah, you're swimming as stealthily as you can. Luckily, as I said, there's not too many people around to hear you, even if you were making too much noise. As you swim to the shore there, kind of climbing out, I'll say the barrel follows you. Are you swimming up to the shore?
Oh yeah, I'm swimming up, just staying to the edge.
And guessing it would open up now, probably because Doodles had told it to. So the rest of you, say, kind of climb out.
LJ knocks the secret code on the outside of the barrel to tell us it's for time to come out. A pre-agreed code. Yeah.
Come on out!
Okay, don't yell too loudly. Attract some attention.
As soon as I get out, I'm just gonna start sitting down and start casting telepathic bond again.
Okay. Alright, so you are starting a ritual as you all kind of climb out of this barrel. It looks like, as I was saying, there's some kind of channel dug into the floor here that may have at one point brought water down from the north, but currently the water level is too low for it to do anything. To your east here, there's a stairway going up. Looks like it goes up into another tunnel.
And which direction do we hear the mining sounds coming from?
So the mining is kind of coming from all around. But now that some of you are out, Anvir, You think you hear sounds of talking coming from down the channel this way, as if there might be people over there.
Do I recognize any language at all, or is it just like I hear the idea that they're talking?
Yeah, you hear it kind of faintly.
I
So you don't even know what they're saying, but you just think there might be people over there.
I will, if I haven't already, I will definitely turn LJ's light off, and I'll gather everyone to do my night vision at some point.
Once we take the lights off, are there light sources coming from any of the directions? Like glows of light in those directions?
Let's see. If you don't see any, then I'll say that you don't see any yet. Because there are light sources on the map that I don't think you'd see if you're not seeing them.
I'm not sure that I would see them because, well, I don't know. I don't know how you have it set up for the blind sight, but anyway.
I don't see anything.
So, alright, I'll say that you might see some light coming from down the passage here.
Okay.
Just very faintly.
So we
But
don't
not-
have light on?
Currently,
not
it
now.
was turned off.
Yeah.
Anvir
Okay,
said he
uh,
canceled it.
I'll ask Anvir, do you mind lending me some of that sight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did say I was going to do that.
Alright,
Okay.
so you're giving it to everyone?
Yeah, because now that I have now that I'm maxed out my wisdom, I can give it to 5 other creatures, so I can do it everybody now.
Do we have any NPCs with us?
Volley, I guess.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
your
you can-
background people.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Alright.
He's got 120 because he's dark elf.
Okay.
So you should all have the special night vision now.
I can see.
As,
Well, I'm gonna sneak up
yeah.
this way just to see what I see, because like obviously we know there's people to the south, but I want to make sure there isn't someone that's gonna sneak around up here.
Alright. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, is the mental link up yet?
No, he's
Yes.
in the middle of casting it.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha. Okay. Well,
In that case, I would just kind of point towards, get everyone's attention, point towards that, like, alley, the drain off part, and just kind of go like,
Alright, so you're kind of stealthing up that way, Nasira.
not
you-
successfully.
Are making some noise. You're not too happy with, there's a lot of gravel in this area, like the, from the old, probably overflowing and flooding, like the ground is not very solid. But luckily, it doesn't seem like anyone's in this part of the cave right now.
Yeah. I
In
guess
fact,
mine isn't too bad as natural ones go.
no. In fact, you don't see much in the way of signs of passage, because this is kind of like muddy ground, and it doesn't look like anyone has left any tracks back here.
Gotcha.
So no one's been back here for at least a
I just
while.
wanted to get eyes on this path using Anvir's special sight.
Alright,
and-
so as you get up there, you would see some individuals. Over.
And I don't see any signs of light ahead, right? Before I turn that corner.
Well, when you look around the corner, you would see a couple of guys over here, and they have light sources, but this area doesn't seem like it's lit.
Okay, so that's well. If they've got light sources, then I assume I would see that glow pretty much as soon as I reach that corner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. So that's what I wanted to know. And then I'll sneak back this way. And I guess since the bond is up, I would tell everyone, as far as I can see down the path, that I saw two figures.
It's not up
holding, like,
yet. He's still making it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll come back this way. Just tell everyone that with Anvir's vision, I could see two figures holding light sources a ways down, but nothing else.
Well, he would say
Probably
probably best if we keep things quiet as long as possible, eh?
Yeah.
We find another path that's not guarded.
I mean, they were probably at least 100 feet down.
Okay.
All right.
And there were some stairs, like, at the very edge of where I could see.
I definitely hear voices coming from that direction. So the only other way we don't know yet is over this way.
Well, let's
Did we-
let's take a peek with this special vision you've given us.
Did we bring all of our background characters or just?
I imagine
Volley
just
still?
Foley because he's pretty stealthy, or maybe Dosha.
Yeah, I mean, Voli and Dosha are probably the big ones, but I don't think, unless people miss sessions, I don't think it's even going to come up.
This has the look of a dead end, but I'm not
Looks like
certain.
it bends to the west.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just,
gonna
a-
say.
I'm just
definitely
asking
Ben.
because I have to denote who.
Well, I see,
putting the bond on.
something in the path down here, and I don't know if it's a wall or what.
Shall we? I see no people though, so we can check.
Is there no light and no people? Is that correct?
Let's see. No, you wouldn't see any light over there.
Okay. We
And are we waiting the 10 minutes for the bond to finish, or do you want to keep like kind
Oh
of
yeah,
looking
no, we're
around?
definitely not interrupting Eldwin. We were just trying to kind of
All right.
dart some surveillance while he was working on his thing.
So no one comes in the 10 minutes, and at 5 o'clock, your magic would go off. So you now have the telepathic connection.
Also,
this a
just as a quick
stair?
reminder to everybody, new tokens, so you might need to redo temp HP.
Yeah, this is a stair. The temp HP should be attached to your sheet. So if it's on your
don't know,
sheet,
it wasn't for me. Like when I looked at my token, I had none.
Mine's good.
oh well, yours isn't set right. That's why. Let me
Mine
fix
good.
it.
You said it was 5.
Right,
Like-
Oh, I
HP.
see. I don't know why I've never noticed the one that's right there on the sheet.
Oh yeah, so yeah, if you put it into your temp HP on the sheet, it should go onto the.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's my
Yes.
fault.
And I think Kudos said he needs his set up as well. His went blank.
Your what?
No, I remembered it was 18.
Doodle was the only one that got 16. Everyone else was 18.
Oh, yeah, his isn't set up either. So let me.
Yeah, I just meant your token, so he can fix it for next time.
There, I should
Oh.
update it. So now
Because
you're.
yeah, 'cause once you add it in that temp HP box in your sheet, it should come out with the tokens each time the tokens
Here,
are
let me
drawn
just
out.
double check
but
everyone. Looks like a
didn't.
few of you don't have that. This might be
I think
older
it's-
tokens.
Yeah, I think it threw me off because whenever I change my HP on my token, it always changes on my sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lou has to link those bars with the
Ah.
like
All
those
right.
those
Uh,
stats from your sheet with your token.
So yeah, your token should now be set up to reflect your character sheet's temp HP. Sorry about
Too
that.
easy.
But yeah. So what do you want to do?
Perhaps we should move this way cautiously and quietly in case there is a path around that we can try.
Agreed.
Do we want to go all of us together or have some members move ahead and suss it out since we now have the bond?
Sneakiest and most perceptive ones first.
I don't like that. That's me.
Yeah, Anvir is
Yeah.
very perceptive, but how do you feel about stealthing and being removed from the group?
I
Disadvantage.
I
Be
am
fine here.
honestly, at this exact point in time, I am probably the stealthiest person here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
true. He's the only
Because
one not
all of you have-
wounded.
Oh yeah.
And I have a +5.
It's not too bad. All right. So as you go up the stairs, yeah, it looks like this
When I'm not at disadvantage, I have a +8.
this old cave hasn't been used in a while. You don't see any signs of passage, which would make you think that you're probably okay in terms of like not randomly bumping into people in here. Whatever this place used to be, it's not being used for that purpose by the Steel Shadow.
How does it look? I'll ask telepathically.
Well, it's completely barren at the moment.
Like there is no point, like no evidence of like movement through here at all. You were saying?
Yeah, there's no signs of passage.
Follow up the stairs then.
Yeah, I'll say this particular passage looks very unused, so it might be a decent place to start.
An abandoned tunnel.
Yeah, let's see where it leads. Perhaps it will help us bypass more frequently used spaces. and
I-
get people.
I honestly might stay in the front for a bit, just because I have very good vision and am probably. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Probably want to stay right behind on view, so I can switch us out if combat arises.
Too bad. Eldwin beat you.
Well, go ahead and
but yes.
move where you're going.
Aha!
And I'm-
beat him.
He leapfrogs you, Eldwin.
Whoop.
And I'm keeping a mega eye out, like just making sure nothing's gonna pop out anyway.
So
And
as
I assume we're stealthing, like even though that means more than it might, that may not mean as much as it might for some of us. Like I assume we're gonna try, at
Yes.
least try.
all right,
I love how what
Yes.
we were talking about was me kind of separating a bit, and now what we've got is just a snake going on.
Yes.
It's a one by one,
I'm a jester.
basically.
so as you are heading south, the sound of like mining gets a little bit louder, and you start to be able to make out what you think is hammering. Like someone is hammering something, possibly some kind of smithing.
I would
Hmm.
like tell everyone to just kind of like hold back for a second, and I'm just gonna stealth forward a little bit further to see if I can try and figure out what's making that.
Okay, it gets louder as
Am I
you go
coming from
south.
ahead of us? Yeah. Okay.
Did you want me to roll another stealth check, or you want me to keep going?
Not yet.
yet.
I'll ask you to roll if I need it, but I know you're
Okay.
trying to be stealthy.
I'll interject. I'll remind the party that I have the ability to change our appearances if we need. If we
This
want
is
to.
an excellent skill. Perhaps let's get eyes on some of the folks that are
Agreed.
down here to give you a gauge
just-
for how to disguise us. Yeah.
All right, so Anvir is creeping south. At this point, you start to see some signs of passage in the ground over here.
Yeah, I was about to say I see stairs.
Looks like
that what
someone
I
may have
thought?
been walking around this area within the past day. Or wait, do you have survival?
No, but I
Alright.
have a high wisdom.
All right, so you just see the signs of passage. You're not sure how long it's been since they've been here. And yeah, it looks like a stairwell going down. The hammering's definitely getting louder, and now you think you hear the sounds of talking.
What is this, dwarves? I am a dwarf.
Shush you.
Classic.
Is it again like the same before, where it's like I know there's talking, but I can't actually make anything out, or
Yeah, you can't really make out what they're saying. It's too distant.
I think I see.
okay? I just want to know: is train tracked well enough? Like tracks well? I'm assuming train tracks or what rail tracks.
Yeah,
well
rails
enough
are
that I know
used a
what-
bunch for mine carts and stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure these weren't like super like not that common.
It's like, yeah, there's definitely rail tracks down here.
Yeah, there's no trains, well, none that you know of, but there are
Mine carts.
mine carts that are used for mining and such. The tracks look very old. You think that like they're partially rusted as well. You're not even sure how useful they'd be. Like they may have been here for a long time.
I'll let everyone know it's probably grouped to like start grouping up behind me again. Like they can probably stop staying back as far.
Okay.
Just so if I do accidentally walk into something, they're not like miles away.
Come, dude. Do not fall behind.
Dude.
I'm totally
Dude
calling
of
you
elves.
I'm your dude forever now.
Dude.
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 And are you gonna go further in, or what are you gonna do?
I am definitely being very hesitant at the moment.
And actually, before you go further, give me a sec, because I am lagging like a mofo for some reason. Is it so
Hey, that's what
laggy?
you get- That's what you get for putting us on this map.
I don't know what that means, but
Who
mean,
knows?
I guess I could have just not put you on the map. That seems counterproductive, though.
Just all theater of mind.
Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, you definitely hear a couple of people in the next room. You definitely hear hammering. And some... sounds like talking.
Now, are we able to ascertain what language it is?
We haven't gotten much closer.
Yeah, this is still about where he stopped. He'd have to get a little closer to try to hear better. I guess I'll give you an active perception since I'm going off your passive right now. If you want to try to listen.
Let's give it a shot.
That one.
Ooh. I don't know where that +3 is coming from. It says that I rolled guidance, but I don't know why.
You probably just have to turn it on and off to disable it. But you think they're speaking common. You can make out some words, but not too many. As I said, it's still kind of off in the distance. It sounds like someone is kind of annoyed about something, but that's about all you get from back here.
Begin strumming a few chords and give Kudo. Oh, let me scoot up.
Seriously want to do that? The noise?
I'm going to give Kudo some bardic inspiration.
Alright, so you try to play a quiet tune. And sure, you give Kudo bardic inspiration. Luckily, there's still a lot of noise with all the hammering and the digging that, like, it's kind of drowning out your little bits of noise in here.
I'm gonna edge forward a bit more.
I'm going to scoot up a little bit more and do that again for Anvir.
I'm gonna do a quick reload and see if that helps this.
Oh, that's Blade Song. Okay.
Choose the 2 music one. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, any of the other notes except that one is what we've been. Yeah, just because that one's assigned for Blades.
You didn't give me Blade Song? God damn it.
He didn't give you Blade Song.
In any other
Blade Song's
campaign, that
awesome.
would have been right.
Elton, why can't you transfer it? How dare you?
Kudo just
Funny thing is,
starts
this is the
blade
only
dancing.
group I know that uses Blade Song too, but of course our dear Eldwin, it's very important for this group.
Yeah, I should make an official bardic inspiration mark. Also,
I like the one that- I like the one
you
that gives
don't
your
need the 2-handed thing anymore. That's been
Yeah, I don't
discontinued.
know. I don't know why. Every time my token comes out, like
It's
again,
probably just set to your token. But let's see. So you're going down there. Everyone's trying to be sneaky. What are you?
Not fun.
All right. So at this point, peeking around the corner,
Oh,
you kind of see a guy down here.
that I do.
Who is just kind of leaning up against the wall. Give me a stealth check.
Also, just him.
Just him so far.
Both of us are, yeah.
I also have a bardic on beer.
Yeah,
I will
I'll
say
wait to
through
see what
the
I roll.
mental- I will say through the rank. Mr. King toss me the rope.
Turned it off. Why does it keep?
I mean, I'm not gonna be tossing things at you when you're like right on the cusp of. being
Are
seen by
you
a-
going to bardic that?
You're like 30 feet ahead of me.
I might story point that.
All
Story
right, yeah.
point?
If you come back for it, I will give you the rope. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do a full reroll on that one.
Yeah, your guidance
Yeah, I'm
is
taking
turned
that.
on. Now it should be turned
Yeah,
off.
I don't know why. Like I had unticked it and everything.
All right, so you use your once per rest story point reroll. Go ahead. 15.
And I will also use the bardic.
All right,
Which
so
I think I get to roll 2 of, right?
Yeah.
yes.
2d10.
Oh god. One of those was bad. So 25 total.
All right, so luckily you've kept pretty quiet. The guy down there does not notice you. And like I said, you do kind of... Oh, Nasira, you're echoing me. The other guys in the room so far, well, You don't see them, but you don't think they hear you or have noticed you.
Mental link, I'll say, I see an archer. Probably more in there.
You see, what do they look like? How many?
I said I can see one, probably more.
If you want, you
I'm
can
gonna-
peek out and try to look some more.
I was about to just try and. Lordy!
Alright, so you see a couple of other guys now. Which I will show you.
What is that, boy?
Oh look, it's the martial arts adept.
Oh no, that's not the one I'm worried about.
I will say through the wing. Do you want me to try to grab the one guy with the rope and keep his mouth shut so we can interrogate him?
Oh, they're all very close together.
Oh, never mind.
And a odd-looking fellow.
Yep,
Oh,
he is
no.
the one I'm worried about.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Please don't. Please don't.
With what looks like some sort of like partially shattered mask on.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
But so far, none of them have noticed you up there. You're being very
Wow.
quiet.
are you?
Life energy? What the fuck? Oh no!
You also would hear some hammering coming from over here. Which is, yeah. Did you... Okay, so you didn't... I assume you're peeking around the corner. You didn't actually step fully out.
Yeah, I hadn't actually noticed the light source, but I assume he would have, so he wouldn't have actually stuck his whole body out into a lit hallway.
Yeah, well, you can do that anyway. You can always peek a corner by just moving your token. But it's assumed you're still, like, against the wall there, kind of staring south.
Yeah, so I'll have him, like, there, but he is, like, hugging that wall, just, like, only peeking his eyes out.
Yeah.
Is this faction known for slave mining operations?
I'm fair sure they are known for coming from a slave empire.
Okay,
Well, like an empire that does use slavery.
I see.
Correct me if I'm wrong there, Lou. I feel like that's something I remember you telling us.
So they are from the... Just give the actual name here. Oh, wait. There's notes. There's notes.
There's notes.
Oh my god, where'd my notes go?
I
is
know
it-
it's whatever the top left city is on the world map. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
It's the human one, right?
Yes, I think it's the Darrock Empire. But for whatever
That sounds
reason,
right.
I'm not...
Is it, or is that the dwarf one? Now I'm not sure.
The Darrock is the human. The Garroth is the dwarf.
Oh, here
And
we
there's
go.
also an
Major the factions. Yeah, so the Darrock Human Empire is the one that permits slavery. The Garroth is the ones who don't. They're like the descendants of the what's it called, Therian Empire people. And the Sirath, the Drow Empire, also kind of does slavery and is not a great empire.
What's the dwarf one again?
The Garroth.
Garoth. Yep, cool.
And for Kudo's info, our friends, our some of our camp NPCs, Ellen and Davian and
The three girls. in Davian.
Mirren, all have told us that they've been enslaved by. Well, we're not sure if it's the Steel Shadow or the employers of the Steel Shadow, which we think may be a family called the Fox.
To clarify, Fox Arts, yes, and I don't think they were enslaved. They
Yeah, they
like,
weren't enslaved. They were...
adopted, quote unquote, but treated like absolute crap.
They were coerced. Yeah, it wasn't a choice. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more coercion than slavery.
Sure, okay. But they've told us that that family participates in slavery, and right.
Yeah. So you believe that the Steel Shadow are working for that family to try to find them, and they have, well, you assume they have the one down here somewhere. So yeah, you guys have remained quiet so far. What do you want to do?
Well, and the first time we encountered the Steel Shadow, they had Scarlet tied up. Like they were transporting her, and that's when we first met her.
Yeah, they had captured or saved, depending on who you ask, her from the Knolls. But
Bit of column A, a bit of column B.
yeah.
All right.
But yeah, it seems like these guys are in the area ahead. Right now, the strange-looking masked man is talking to the martial arts adept about something, which you can't make out. And the loud hammering from one of the side rooms continues.
So via the bond, what's the plan? Are we moving in?
Well, I'll say this: there is at least 5 people in there.
Do we have any options for incapacitation? Sorry, go ahead. Kudo, was it?
Perhaps we could all look like them, and we do not even have to cause a stir.
Alright, so at that point, you would hear heavy footsteps coming from the northwest. All of you would hear this because it's obvious. Something approaches, yeah.
I would be like, everyone back in the tunnel, back in the tunnel.
Perhaps allow Kudo to stay near the corner so he might glimpse our enemies, and this could aid his magic in disguising us later. You have to be able to see what, like, or can you just know how to disguise us, or do you have to have seen something if you want to emulate it? Or I'm not sure.
Are you backing off, Eldwin?
Yeah. I was just making sure I was staying behind them.
I am, like, going behind the corner, but I just want to peek so I can try and see whoever walks by.
Alright, so Eldwin... Okay, so he backs off.
Okay, yeah.
Eldwin... okay, so you're going back even more. Go
Dude's
ahead.
like climbing the walls. He's like, get me out of here.
Go ahead and
the
give me
walls, man.
another stealth check on Veer, since you didn't back off all the way.
Damn, I just wanted to be sneaky.
You know what? Because I don't want to blow this whole thing, I will use my inspiration.
Okay, so inspired stealth check. Been getting unlucky with those, so it's not a bad idea.
Okay, not terrible.
So something large comes walking past, pushing what looks like a mine cart. And
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
To it.
the mine cart is kind
that
of
was iron.
scraping a bit against the tracks, but it is moving, and the thing continues south. It does not seem to notice you as it goes.
I think that Kudo's offer to disguise us is valuable, but perhaps we should have him take a peek at those ahead of us so that he might craft our disguises more knowledgeably. I think the spell doesn't really say. I just figure, like, you probably need a glimpse of at least some of the occupants of this place, and then you can kind of... we don't have to be the same people, but you can make us look like we fit in, you know?
They do have uniforms, so like the archers,
that helps,
the
yeah.
rogue, or the master thief, and the martial arts adept kind of have different uniforms.
Unless it's adequate for those with the bond to tell him how to disguise us. I assume that him taking a glance down the hall would be valuable, but I don't know. The spell doesn't really say he has to have seen it, but I figure for him to know the uniforms and that kind of stuff, that it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Most illusions are kind of DM fiat, but yeah, Lou, what do you think? I need to take a look to get it right, or I can go off of under description?
So you probably would have an easier time if you saw it yourself, but you could try to use what he says. Like, you would have more of an exact picture if you actually looked, or had like a scry or something that lets you see them.
I don't think the spell also needs to make you look like anyone in particular. You can just make us look like random whatevers.
I
can.
don't want to make us random. I want to make us look like we fit in. So
That's true, but I just mean like our faces necessarily don't need to be like somebody's, but like the outfits and stuff would be more important.
Can you change the faces with seeming? I guess you can.
Yeah, it's
It might not
up
be a bad idea in case any of them know who you guys are, but that's up to you.
Well, he can also make. I think he can make like Dude a little taller and Nasira a little shorter, and like kind of even everybody else, make us look a little more average.
The
Yeah.
best way to describe seeming is it's disguised self for a group.
Yeah.
okay, but I mean, I'll respond to Nasira. I can try to take a peek, but I'm not the most stealthy one. But I do have Noodle's inspiring music note.
I mean, I won't like force you, but of course, I think it's valuable for.
All right,
you
so
to-
if you're taking a peek, give me a stealth check.
Should I
I
move up
want
to the
it.
corner here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Make us look like mine carts, if that what Dude is suggesting.
So everyone's a mine
I'm
cart.
doing this after I hear that big heavy footsteps pass by, right? And-
Yeah, he's moved away at this point.
Okay.
I want to give you guidance, but I feel like that would definitely give our location away.
Yeah, it would be risky to cast spells right now.
Alright. I'm gonna probably have to use that. Oh, that was somebody else. I thought that was me. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, so
bad.
yeah, you are.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna use the thing too, the inspo.
All right.
Because I have to know if it fails or something, or
Wait.
Uh,
Dude, is it gonna pop and play music and make noise and make sparkles when he uses it? Can you?
oh yeah, yeah.
I assume it does not. Or wait, does the ability say it does that?
Nice. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Use it if that.
It doesn't say it makes noises. Well, pop could be a minor noise, but
is that something you added, or is that the actual mode?
That's the actual.
That's
thing.
Interesting. All right, not exactly a stealth-friendly buff. All right.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that it's illuminated, and it doesn't say that it makes noise beside possibly a small pop, which among the mining sounds might
Everyone just hears like the level up sound. They're like, "What the hell was that?" Oh crap!
I imagine
well-
Aura of just like they just randomly hear just like
Yeah. I mean, I'll say it's not that loud. So yeah, you can use it without it like giving away your location. All right. So yeah, the energies make you much quieter, even though it's making a little bit of noise. But yeah, no one sees you, and you get a good look at the archers, and the martial arts setup, and the master thief, looking down the corridor there.
Alright, I'm gonna get back.
And are they all human?
Yes. Well, you don't know about the blood mage guy. He looks a little bit odd, but the others look like a combination of human and half elven.
But making like LJ and Nasira like a little less tall and like Doodle's a little less short and things like evening us out and making us look kind of like the different people that are among their numbers would probably be. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll describe what I saw, and my question first is: should I do this for 8 hours or 16 hours? It's not much more expenditure to extend it.
Do you need to focus your attention during this, or does it remain
not.
regardless?
I do not require my concentration on this.
I certainly hope that we might leave this place within 8 hours, but I if it's not much more expenditure, then I don't know. What does everyone else think?
I think it's the difference between a 5th and 6th level spell, isn't it?
No,
Let's
what are
go
you,
for
what are you
a.
giving?
Oh, sorry.
Like, what are you
Okay,
giving
I'm
up
gonna-
if you cast it higher?
don't cast it higher. I just expend 2 sorcery.
Oh, you're
that-
you're extending that.
Extended spell.
I'm literally extending it. Yeah. But
Yep.
Second
anyways,
rise.
I'm going to. I will extend it, but I'll before I do so, I'll be like, I think we'll make our I'll make ourselves a band of human and half elven monks and archers.
I think
It's a
they
question.
have.
Just
Oh, no,
asking you guys.
They have
Yeah.
a wide range of stuff. So
But we haven't seen any here.
True.
And we don't even know if Kudo's ever seen another Steel Shadow person before.
I mean, well, he at least got a little bit of a variety from that peak, was what I was hoping, since there was
And
so
we'll
many.
probably give him some kind of description.
I did
Um,
want to quickly.
Do we think that this might be a moment for Anvir? Perhaps this would be a moment for you to use your locate person to help guide us in where to move next once we are disguised.
Yes, that's fair. I also just wanted to quickly ask the DM, would there be any religious knowledge towards that creature, or would it be more of a different kind of check?
Towards the Blood Mage.
I'm assuming it wouldn't be religion, but like Blood Mage also kind of sounds like evilly crap clerics wouldn't like it.
I think that would be more Arcana.
Okay, I just wanted to see if it like.
Or wait, let me do some reading really quick.
Reading.
Yeah, I'd say probably Arcana or Nature might tell you something about them.
Okay, so that's nothing that
I
Envy is
do that
really
check since I just caught a glimpse of them.
Sure. Okay. So you've seen the mask design before. You would think that this is something called a Blood Mage, though you don't know too much about them other than a couple of legends that they use their blood for their magics. And let's see.
So the blood hunter.
Yeah, sort of along the same vein as like blood hunters, but much more powerful. And they can be extremely dangerous at close to medium range. Contrary to the actual name, they're not fully. I mean, they are mages, but they're not like squishy. They're more like combat mages. So they're not gonna try to run to the back to fight.
Right. Well, I'll ask the party, should I make us look like a band of archers and monks, or perhaps those blood mages? I just do not know how common they are. And that might, four of
That
them,
might
or
be
6 of them
more-
might.
That might be perhaps the ones that are more common, would be my guess. Although there might be places we need the authority of someone more rare, but you're right, it could draw attention.
I believe archers and monks might be best.
Please make me a monk.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So
marshal.
I'm looking for unanimous consensus, because you're gonna be looking like this for the next 16 hours. So just
Yeah,
let
I
me know.
think-
Marshal.
I think the variety of the more mundane folks that you observed would be wise.
Okay.
But that
Alright,
is my
so I will
opinion.
do so.
If anyone else has ideas, please contribute.
I'll take whatever.
You just pick whatever you want, and I'll do it.
We could try the other paths first, I guess. Also, we were talking about me quickly casting Locate Creature.
You could do that under seeming, or before or later. Yep, go for it.
I just want to double check what blocks it.
Alright, so you would make some noise casting up here. Because you're not super far away from them at this point.
That's true. If we're gonna cast spells,
could
we should
back up,
probably
yeah.
head back to the yellow
Yeah,
submarine.
since it has verbal components, we would know it, or he.
Is your yellow submarine still chilling back at the entrance?
Did we paint it yellow?
Your yellow barrel.
Try to,
Only lasts 1 hour.
He created it from nothing. It can be whatever color he wants.
Yeah.
I would recommend that we disguise ourselves sooner than later.
Agreed.
Yeah, I was just saying we come up here so we're not like chanting right next
Yeah,
to them.
just a little bit back from the.
I cast it.
Beautiful.
All
I
right.
don't know, 16 hours on the logging thing. Whatever you guys want to look like, archer or monk with the uniform.
There was also the thief.
Yep, or a thief.
Yeah, I would look like the thief.
Okay, you get his uniform. So I guess yeah, just kind of like keep track of which uniform you chose. So if I ask you later, you can tell me.
Is it still 3:10? Is that correct? Is it still 3:10 on the calendar?
No,
I'm
it's
logging-
no, it's yeah, it's like 5 something. Where is
What
my
was the,
calendar?
outfit you said?
Why did my calendar disappear?
All of those guys that Lou popped
Yeah.
up that you and Anvir saw.
Yeah, so basically, archer, master thief, martial arts adept, and you said you're not doing an Auric blood mage, right?
No.
So the time is currently 5. Or wait, nah, I'm gonna say 5:10 because you guys have been. That's when you got here, so it's 5:10.
PM, right?
Yeah.
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 And that is 16 hours.
Yup.
Okay, so you all sort of glow for a moment as the magics coalesce, and now you would all look. You said like humans or half elves or like a combination.
Yeah.
Whatever they told me, I will do a combination of them. So I guess, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you would all look different. I'll say that.
Okay.
I would definitely be a half elf because it would be hard if anyone tried to touch my ear. Which I doubt anyone would do now
Be
that
a
I
little,
think about
little
it.
weird, but some guy
Just
walks
like,
down the
okay.
hall and just pokes your ears. You're like, what the hell? That's not a real
Yeah.
elf.
Yeah, I'll go.
Full elf for me.
And then I was going to cast Locate Creature.
All right, so give me a link of the spell. All right, so a 4th level spell. You would sense that she is within 1,000 feet of you, and she is to the west.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm
So-
very pleased that you were able to sense her. I'm glad.
Do I
you-
know?
We
I was just going to ask,
We
do I
wanna
know
try to sort-
elevation at all?
What did you say? Sorry.
I was
I'll
just
say
asking.
Kudo first. What were you saying?
we want to hide the barrel, the yellow barrel.
Did we really get yellow? Come on, guys.
Yes!
I'm sure we made it
Just make it
stone colored,
disappear
right?
and dismiss it and make it all disappear.
Oh, okay. That takes care of it.
All right, so you're dismissing it?
Yes.
All right, so the barrel will kind of vanish in a poof.
How long would it have lasted? If you had not.
1 hour total,
Oh,
so
Yeah,
I
so
don't
we've
think
already
we have
used
much
it.
time left. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All
Let
right.
us.
And yeah, what were you saying, Anvir?
I was just asking, do I get a sense of elevation at all? Like, do I know if she's on a higher level, lower level?
That you don't know.
Okay. I wasn't sure exactly how direct the idea of
You just know that she is west of you and within 1,000 feet, I believe, is what the spell tells you.
Quite close. Oof. Which path do you think we should take? The path currently to our south is quite crowded. Perhaps we should try the less crowded paths first.
Did we want to try the aqueduct thing first?
The aqueduct.
Like this thing that used to be a drain off of the water, but now it's too shallow.
Sure, let's try it.
Although I
Was-
do
did
think
you
I
hear
heard voices
in
there.
that direction.
To be fair, you also saw people down this hallway.
Yeah, I did. Only 2, but I did see people down this hallway. But I thought we heard voices in this direction. Is why I thought we checked out this third route first.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we want to go to the area we've heard people or seen people?
Who's the leader of this group? It's like there's no really wrong choice necessarily.
Yeah.
I think
On
make a
there.
decision.
Technically me, but I usually only pull it out when
Don't
it
make
gets
the
real
call.
indecisive.
All right,
make the
I'm
call.
okay with either trying the aqueduct or perhaps trying to walk past those two archers to the north. I think if we can, perhaps we avoid the path below because there's so many. We saw a larger number of creatures and of greater variety that might be more of a challenge.
I think we should go for the two archers.
Alright, let's do it.
Because that way we don't have the risk of people coming behind us is less.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, we're more of a speak up if you don't want to do what we're doing kind of group. Not that sometimes that stops the group from doing what they're doing, but
Alright, so you're heading north?
Doodle, Doodle and Nasira, maybe, do you want to walk up front? Or Kudo, just because I feel like you guys are better at bullcrapping.
oh, I see.
I will try my best, but exhaustion is taking a toll on me.
I believe we should walk with some purpose and not be too spread out to be believable as a band that is meant to be here. But of course, we do not need to be grouped up entirely.
Alright, so are you trying to be quiet as you move down this hallway, or are you just sort of walking?
I'm not. I don't want to draw attention, but I'm not crouching down and sneaking. So I'm walking. I am trying to stealth in the sense of moving quietly, but I am not like visually. I want to look like I'm just walking. Does that make
Okay.
sense? So I don't know if that counts
Walk
as-
like we belong.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we should.
You
Go ahead.
no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go for it.
No, you're fine.
I feel like we just located them. Like, is this further away from them? Located the person that we're trying to rescue?
They said they were west.
Directly west, so we were hoping that some of the paths might lead us
Directly
around.
west. Okay.
Directly west from where Anvir cast the spell, which was here-ish.
Alright,
But
so
I feel like we heard. Oh, go ahead.
as you're walking down the hallway, you don't have lights up there, right?
Oh, that's a good point. They were all carrying lights.
The guys there, now that you get a little bit closer, seem like they are kind of bullshitting with each other, like they're just kind of hanging out. One of them is smoking a pipe. The other one is just kind of leaning up against the wall. So far, they haven't really noticed you, especially because it's all dark up here. But yeah, you would see like there's some water in the area ahead, and like a stone bridge, and yeah, like part of the room is kind of destroyed, probably because it's a ruined area. But yeah, so far you haven't been noticed.
Can we jump across here, or is this someplace we can't traverse?
You probably have to climb. Well, if you can jump 15 feet, I guess you could jump that. Otherwise, you have to climb down and walk across.
What's...
I
think
think
I'm the only one who can jump that.
Oh, I can jump that.
Do
But
you think if we belong here that we would go this way, though?
yeah, that's a good point. I would tell the
think
party that the archers ahead are guarding a stairwell, and there is a bridge that goes south from the area ahead that may give us a route westerly.
So you also remember that there are no signs of passage in this area.
Perhaps
I do not think
this
is
is
the
not the way to approach if we wish to look like we are from here. May I do? Well, I guess you already told us because I was going to say I have survival, but perhaps let us try that aqueduct. See what we see from there.
Yeah,
If we are looking to blend in and walk past people, this may
What-
not be the way to come from.
So the
I was
only
gonna just
place. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say we could use this as a quick scout out spot because it seems far enough away where we could at least look over the edge and see a bit.
Yeah, you could definitely look. Also, this old aqueduct doesn't have any footprints in it either. And it looks like when you get kind of to the area over here, up ahead, there's like there's a little archway and like a little tunnel you might have to crawl through.
guys, let's not get too spread out. What do we think about like approaching these guards from here? Sounds like it might be suspicious that we're coming from this area because it seems unused. But it sounds like we could follow the aqueduct and see what we can visually surveil from there. But again, it doesn't seem like where we want to be seen approaching from if we're planning to walk about as if we belong here, you know?
Agreed, Doodles. Let's go the eastern way.
Eastern?
All right.
So go along where we were, or?
Yeah, the area where you saw the footprints.
Oh,
Which-
so not eastern, like northeastern where we're standing right now, but like the southern one that then goes east?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I was not sure what eastern meant. Gotcha.
All right, so you walk down back to where you just were.
Oh god, it's lagging like a bastard for me now.
What kind of lights were they using? Lanterns, torches?
They have torches on the walls. The only ones that were holding lights were those two guards that were, what do you call it? Who were like, oh, you're going the wrong way, Nasira.
You two are going. There are two groups going two different ways.
Take a peek, and I think I see a table full of weapons.
Yeah, I
give
started going
me-
this way. I'm like, I'm gonna back her
Give
off.
me a stealth check, Nasira.
Oh,
If
damn.
you want, I could probably bring a distraction in which you sneak past.
Are you at disadvantage?
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
I am. All right,
It
Bardic.
is.
Is
Can
that
you use your
D10?
Bardic? All right, D10. So you do
Well,
get
I think better.
12. You do kind of like you go down, peek out a little.
You get to roll twice with his and take the better
I
result.
get to roll
Oh yeah,
twice?
you can roll another D10. You might get higher.
Oh,
Oh
better.
well. So yeah, you do see like looks like some weapons splayed out on a table down there. You also see what looks like what do you see?
I see a mine cart, and I don't even know what I see in the middle here.
Yeah, it looks like a large like an old forge kind of in the middle of the area, very large not sure what type, and yeah, like an anvil there.
Do I hear
you-
any sounds or movement? Or
Yes.
see, like,
So you do see light in that area, and you do hear people moving around and talking.
and this path you said looks unused, right?
Oh, where the
Yes,
yeah,
you
this,
fall-
exactly.
fall under the arch.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will back up.
Okay.
I'll share via the link what I saw. But because it would be suspicious of us to come from this direction based on what we're seeing of the usage of the passage, I don't want to risk it.
Okay. So you back up.
Exactly. Is our
Oh, and I don't
refuge.
have Bardic.
I think the problem, that's going to be the problem no matter which place we directly come from.
Yeah, but it was good for us to try each of the directions. I'm okay with. Let's go. If we're going to try to walk through this and look like we belong here, it may not work. But based on what we're seeing of the usage of these passages, I think Dude has the right idea of going with the one that's actually getting used by the people that work in here.
Fair enough. I can agree with that.
All right. So you make your way back into this area, moving
I mean, it's only
cautiously.
going to be so long before we end up fighting some people, but if we're going to try
yeah.
and act like we belong for as long as possible.
Like, this is going to go wrong at some point.
Oh, it does.
Going loud, going live. All right.
I
So
will point out that we're now walking to an area disguised as the people who are there.
No, to be
I
fair,
don't
I don't know
like-
if we took
no,
directly.
you
there.
just have their uniforms. You didn't take their faces. Well, I
Yeah.
assume.
Sure.
Yeah,
What?
the uniforms, their equipment, like maybe adjusted our features so we're less distinct and obvious because we are a weird group.
There wasn't enough faces for us all to take one.
Yeah.
But then, yeah.
All right, so you kind of walk down the stairs nonchalantly, entering the hallway there. The people down south at the moment seem distracted. They don't even really pay much attention to you up here.
I think we go
North
like
or west or
north.
south?
I'm gonna say north because we need to head east.
and I don't remember seeing a door to the east.
Alright, so Kudo, as you turn the corner up there, you would see a soldier standing, kind of in this area. He turns towards you and just kind of gives you a nod, and just kind of goes back as if he's like waiting for someone. Doesn't really pay you much heed.
So
And
is this one
as
George's and oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, as you enter this area, which is kind of the area you were checking out, you would see a couple of things. So there are, looks like constructs in this room. I just have to show them because I was kind of hiding them before. As well as another one of those monk type people across the way. Not much activity other than that. The monk doesn't really pay you much heed as you enter, and actually, now that you get here, you would see the constructs start turning towards you.
These guys?
Yeah, those two constructs. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh no!
Oh.
Damn it.
They have a
Construct
key.
walked through us.
There's a key. They have like some symbol or something.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing with golems. They attack people without sigils or something like that usually.
All right.
Dude, I don't see you, dude. How far behind did you? Aw. I was trying not
He's
to
with
move
me.
forward too fast
right next
keep
to me.
doodles in sight, but like there at the very end, I moved forward, and then all of a sudden I realized I don't see dude anymore.
All right. So the first to act in all of this happening, as you see these two things powering up, Nasira, what are you gonna do?
Have any indication where I am sure that they have recognized that something is off about us or are attacking? Or like, do I not?
So far, they have turned towards you, and fires are lighting up inside of them.
And we've encountered constructs like these before.
Yeah, it looks like they've gone hostile towards you.
All right. I would like to.
This guy over here kind of looks. He's like, what the hell?
I'm gonna punch this guy.
That guy? All right.
I mean, I don't want him behind us, you know. And I can't. Well, I guess I could get to the construct, but let's not leave this guy to like attack dude or attack our backs. So yeah, I'm gonna punch this guy.
All right. So yeah, he's kind of like, what is going? And then you just turn around and punch him.
The
Just
visual of this
backhand.
is incredible.
What?
The visual for this is incredible.
right.
It's like,
I'm gonna move him towards LJ with my crusher feet.
So you punch him. He says, "What are you doing?" As you just slam into him.
Sorry, you need the practice.
You punched him really hard. Give me a deception with disadvantage, as you just wail right into his face.
I mean, already had it.
Just a quick question: Is
I mean, like I can't believe, like that could have been a good roll, but disadvantage. I was already at
the fact
disadvantage.
that there was a chance that worked was going to be hilarious.
What did you say, Kudo?
Just a quick question: Are the soldiers and the other guys looking surprised, but the golems aren't?
Yeah, they're definitely surprised now. He just got punched. But yeah, you think they're surprised because they're confused at what the golems are doing. All right, so Nasira, you punched him once. You said you were pushing him.
Yeah, I pushed him towards LJ.
As he like stumbles back.
Towards LJ.
Oh, towards LJ. All right. Oh,
I just saw him appear in the hallway. And I'm like, what are you doing?
yeah, he would definitely be surprised by you punching him. Anything else?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and flurry of blows, and try and just knock this guy out.
All right, he is very well armored. You don't think he's like a normal guard, but
Right. But if we were about to be in combat, I might as well get a jump start on these guys. So I felt like I'm sorry if we regret this decision, guys. I just felt like
No,
Also,
I think this is right.
yeah, and my bars just disappeared.
I'm just having this internal toss-up of wanting to keep locate creature up because it lasts an hour.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you can, but all right. So sorry. Flurry of blows and 2 more hits. Okay.
Alright, so you punch him again with a 27, hitting him for another 8. 16 would strike a 3rd time.
Oh, no.
Think
And then,
another 8.
And then I'm gonna do. No, I don't think I can. No, okay, I don't think I can do that after a Flare of Blows attack. Okay, so that's all I've got. I'll step here. That's
Alright, so he is very confused as to what the fuck is going on. Anvir.
Oh god. I'm gonna walk up.
So at this point, you would see the guys to the south kind of looking to the north as there's like some yelling. Like these guys down here.
Oh shit! I thought I was being kind of quiet and keeping that guy from sounding the alarm. That was the whole reason I attacked him.
I mean, they're not like rushing up here, but you are making some noise.
I'm going to walk up to here because I kind of want to be out of the visual range of the people down
Yeah,
there.
this guy's kind of like looking at the constructs, looking at Nasira, and like, what is going on? As he, hasn't been able to draw a weapon yet.
Sorry, I'm just arguing with myself what to do because I really don't want to lose concentration. But a lot of my stuff is concentration.
This woman up here says, do you all have amulets yet? And this guy says, they're attacking me!
Oh.
I want to try and do some bullshit, but I know it won't go great. So we're going to give it a shot anyway. Because
She,
I'm gonna yell out.
I'll say she couldn't see you attack him because this big thing is in the way.
Where I'll just be like, I'm sorry, my friend reacts to stress very badly and when new
Oh,
here.
jeez. Alright, I guess give me a deception with disadvantage.
Yeah, like I said, it's probably not going to go great.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I have nothing that is going to help me with this.
Alright. So, alright, so you say that. Anything else you're doing?
Did that take any economy, or was that just me saying?
It was, you get free speech for 6 seconds.
Okay, cool. I'm going to look at myself after saying that and just be like, yeah, even I didn't believe that. And God, I feel like this is just going to devolve into a full fight no matter what we do.
So, in the head from LJ, don't attack them. We can still work this out.
We can fix this!
I'm just gonna.
That is
sit there,
such a departure for LJ. Wow.
I'm just gonna sit there and I'll hold a. Oh no, I can't really hold a spell because then
No,
it'll be
you
very
can't.
obvious I'm not an archer.
Well, and you can't concentrate without losing your
and
current spell.
So I'm just gonna stand there, honestly, with my hands like.
Oh, okay. Risky. We'll see if you guys can explain your way out of this one. LJ.
LJ steps through Anvil and uses the blunt edge of his blade to pin Nasira up against the wall.
Oh, interesting. All right, so you suddenly jump on her. Give me a. Yeah, go ahead. What are you saying?
And I say, "What the fuck are you attacking them?"
Give me a deception with advantage.
Oh. So no more roll.
Okay. So yeah, this guy is really confused now, kind of looking back and forth, like at Nasira and you and like Anvir, who's just like, oh, what's going on? The bolter has no reserves about what it's gonna do. It turns towards the group and fires an explosive bolt.
Oh god, I forgot about that. I have grouped up very badly.
Luckily, it seems to be not targeting this guy, which means it only hits the two of you. And she's gonna yell, "Oh shit! Pacify it!" And I need some dex saves from the two of you.
So we're lucky that we grouped up with them.
I accidentally saved myself.
Oh, so Kuda goes, hup, jumps out of the way. So you would take 9 fire. Eldwin would fail and take the 19. So there is an explosion of flames, and the bolter is going to roll up this way, engaging Eldwin. I'll say she's still surprised, actually. She's like, what the hell's going on? Okay, this one up here goes next. It's gonna kind of move down this way. And fire... Oh, actually, I don't think it wants to blow up its own guy. So it's just gonna do a multi-attack against Kudo. So Lancing Bolt. Ooh, 23. So I assume that's gonna hit you. 12 piercing.
I hold on. I'm deciding.
Okay.
I can block it, but I wonder if that will.
Oh, what are you disguised as? That's true.
I mean, the archer or monk would. I'll just take it then, I guess. Yeah.
You could possibly justify as the monk with your redirect stuff, but all right. So you take the 12.
Okay, I will like to try to disguise it as a monk thing.
All right, you go and do a shield spell. So that would obviously you can't redirect it, but you do stop the attack. It'll then fire again. Oh, I think that one hits you though.
That does.
All right, so the second one strikes for 18.
Okay.
And that is it for that guy. The polearm master is surprised. Doodles.
Oh. What would it be for me to yell down to these people to the south? The constructs have turned against us. Go get them.
Alright, this guy's like, they didn't give amulets out again. He says, subdue them, but don't destroy them. And these guys like nod and start running up north, so I'm going to have them join the initiative. Well, give me a deception on that.
Oh.
Even though I know you're going to roll like ridiculous.
Even with disadvantage, plus 13 is a pretty solid boost.
Well, I have a +7, man. I rolled a 14.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, these guys like, oh shit, not again. And they are going to enter the initiative.
I was looking through my backpack hoping to randomly find something to help, and I realized I still have a light crossbow from when I made on Veer as he's starting equipment.
So I know we're gonna be out of time. I'm gonna run through the round. Kudo, what do you want to do?
You
Alright,
like how
could
you
I
like
give
to-
Bardic to Kudo? Well, Kudo already has Bardic, so never mind. I'm done.
No, I don't.
He
I don't
doesn't.
anymore.
Don't you have to see him to give him Bardic?
Cool. Then, in that case, I'm gonna move.
Or maybe you just have to hear him. I forget.
I see you from here.
I think it's Eva.
Either? Alright, so technically you could just yell out, like, Kudo, you got this, buddy, or something like that.
Cool. Yeah, then
Alright.
that's what I would do.
Alright, so Kudo, you are inspired by your bard down the hall there. Now, what do you want to do?
Alright, I'll be like, these blasted things are turning against us. How do I subdue it?
The guy would actually give me a deception check on that.
Disadvantage.
It's actually just here, not C, just here.
Yeah. He would say, just
I'll-
crack it till it stops moving. We can repair it later. Son of a bitch.
I will go over there and take the crack action. And move
Crack
a little
action.
closer to the soldier.
So what are you gonna hit it with?
Man, I don't think I have a good hitting thing. Let's just do the
Well, you're disguised as the monk. Yeah!
or
Just kick it.
yeah. Actually, I do have a quarter staff, I think. Let me see.
I think
Try
you
my
do.
quarter
I
staff.
You should.
I have a quarter. I do not even have a weapon.
Why?
Yeah, it looks kind of hard to just punch in the face. You probably hurt your fist.
I'm not going to even do that. I'm gonna move back. Oh my god, get everybody blasted.
I know. Well, no, actually, that might be good.
The soldier. I'm just gonna stand by the soldier and dodge.
Alright,
My turn.
so you're dodging Eldwin.
Just boxing this poor guy in. He must be so confused.
I will start taking a couple swings at this construct. Mate. From the
Aha.
first one, Booming Blade.
So you look like the archer, right?
No, I look like a thief.
Oh, okay. Alright, so
So-
you pull out your rapier, which is very in character for one of their thief people.
Which is why I picked it. I'm just gonna do 2 regular strikes.
Yeah, alright, so you stab it. 27 will strike. Its AC is 16. 13 as it cracks a little bit.
And you said 16. So.
Yeah, so 17 will strike it again with the second attack. Did you say you booming blade or is this normal?
No, normal. I was thinking about Booming Blade, but I'm like,
the dodge
nah,
is this one. Alright, anything else?
I will. I will stay where I am.
Okay. The martial arts adept. Oh, wait, she was surprised. Master Thief down here is gonna rush north. They fucking things. Need a better system. He's gonna dash, and he's gonna double dash.
Double dash? Oh.
Hup, 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 hup. Doing a triple dash. That's it for him. This monk is also going to dash, then double dash. 60, and then she's going to... Wait, can she do this? No, she can't. She's not a real monk, so she ends there. And that's going to be the end of the round. We would go up to Nasira, but I might say we should stop here, and you guys can have some time to figure out how you're going to explain this.
Sounds good.
I like how that was very interesting that Doodles was one like, we gotta not attack. Was
Well,
not expecting that.
When those constructs were firing up, like, I mean, Nasira thought our cover was blown, and it was after that that, like...
I mean, it still could be. Like, they just didn't really know what was happening. And then when someone, like, yelled it was attacking, then it seemed like they were like, oh shit, they're attacking our people again, which gave you guys the idea, I think. So yeah, let me get MVP votes, and we'll figure out next week.
Nasira and LJ switch roles for that combat. Usually LJ is the bloodthirsty one.
Sierra's like,
All
well,
about sneaking, but
and
when
she
I
just-
thought they were gonna attack us, I was trying to take out this guy.
the
To,
guy is
like-
just having a smoke, and she just turns around, like, knees him in the crotch. She's like, oh, and just starts punching him. He's like, what the hell? What is your problem, lady? Ah!
As a mechanical thing, I realized me being disguised as an archer with a shield probably doesn't look great, so Onavir more than likely probably would have had to put his shield on his back.
That's fine. You could say you don't have your shield out.
Yeah,
Uh,
so I'll just lower my AC for it. Or like take the shield.
Yeah,
off.
you're not really sure even what the significance of the uniforms are. Like, it might not even matter, but that's fine. I got 5 votes. Who didn't whisper me yet?
Does
Oh,
the
sorry, I
seeming-
haven't done it
does
yet.
the seeming not change your equipment?
Well, here's the thing. It would, but I don't know how I would make my stuff look like a bow and arrow when I'm also having a shield.
Yeah, LJ's
It's
a
magic.
space monster
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, it's only a problem if someone walks up and like
Touches
tries
you.
to touch you. And it also would look kind of weird if you're holding the shield and it's not actually there.
Yeah, and also,
But anyway,
yeah, it's just a thing.
Kudo with 4 votes. You were the MVP.
Oh,
Congrats.
sweet. Thank you.
And yeah, good game, everyone.
Yeah.
It's cool to try seeming or infiltrate, like a infiltration instead of just brute forcing
Yeah.
way in.
Hopefully we can convince them that they just forgot to give us Hamlet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And we
Your
have to-
constructs were attacking me.
Well, we didn't have
Well,
any
from what
that, yeah, and we didn't have any clue of that until I saw bolters about to shoot my party. You know.
No, it's definitely not an unbelievable action.
Right. Well, like the clues that we got from the people saying like, "Don't you have amulets?" and "Oh, are they attacking our people again?" were all like after Nacero's turn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
If they had gone first, it would have made it easier to deceive.
Right. Yeah. It's fun to go first in some situations, but
Oh, and
Yeah.
also just to check, you guys did roll with disadvantage for your initiatives, right?
oh shit.
I didn't.
Yeah, because if you have, that's all ability checks, and initiative is an ability check.
LJ would have
I
rolled
did.
flat because I always give him my advantage on initiative, and I did like
Okay.
put it in the chat.
So
I
yeah,
I didn't, so.
I mean it is what it is. We can just play it live, but yeah, in the future, it's kind of something to keep a track of, because yeah, then the Seer might have gone after they all yelled that stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
That
well,
one level of exhaustion is crazy. Actually, now I think about it.
it is a little bit nasty, but I also kind of like that it gives some like penance for just getting downed all the time.
Yeah.
Prevents like ping pong fights. Where
Yeah,
everyone's just getting up and down.
or at least yeah, makes you think a little more tactically. But yeah, like I said, good game, and we'll continue next week. I'll be taking notes, but you guys can hang out or take off, whatever you wish. And yeah, we'll continue next
Thank you
time.
for the session. One time.
Yeah, thank
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, of
And with
course.
that, I'm going to bed. Ciao.
Have a good
Me
evening.
too.
Time for me to stay up for the next 4 hours playing Persona 3.
There you go.
nice.
It's been a problem how much time I've put into that game already.
Yeah, I will probably play Dark Tide.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's gonna be funny watching Onvir pretend to be an archer because he's just gonna be the shittest archer ever.
Have you fired a single arrow this campaign?
Maybe at the like very beginning. I forgot I even had this. I probably would have sold it if I remembered. I was looking through my bag, like, what are the chances I have anything that could help me pass off as an archer? And I saw light crossbow and 20 bolts, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's why I made sure that I looked like a thief, because I'm like, I specifically, I wrote down my notes like a half-elf thief, because I'm like, this way I can activate my blade song, because my blade song is flavored to just, make myself look like an elf, but if I already look like a half-elf, hopefully no one will notice, and then well,
Plus, I
a
don't.
thief.
I think the disguise would stay the same no matter what, either way.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it though.
But yeah, it's gonna be the best because I'm gonna have a +5 to hit and +1 to damage
Oh yeah,
with one
That's gonna-
attack a turn, baby.
let's go. Like, man, why did we hire him? He's like the worst archer.
I'm new.
I'm the new guy. I forget they didn't give me my amulet.
I'm the boss's nephew.
Yeah, you're the you're just like you have to hire him or else we'll get in trouble.
Like, he's my cousin's kid. Like, I had to. Like, he needed like a summer job or
I
something.
thought that was very funny when the Sierra just turned around and started beating the crap out of the poor guard who's just having
I
a
liked
smoke. He's
I
like,
like
wait,
the
what?
fact-
Oh god!
That is the
Like,
funniest visual.
we're under attack. He just turns around. Yeah. He's like, oh god, what do I do? Ah!
That's why I hate going first. But yeah, like she thought, all right, those vultures are about to attack us. Let me see if I can, incapacitate this guy so, my party stands a chance. That
No,
was
I
kind
mean,
of
it wasn't a terrible idea.
right.
But yeah, you just didn't know that they were, because they were just confused, like, oh shit, these things, like, or they weren't like, yeah, you guys didn't have your amulets, and suddenly you just like start punching the guy. It'll be interesting to see how you try to explain your way out of that.
It would have been epic if he had like fallen for my whole like, yeah, we're sparring, right?
We're sparring while the
You punched him, then persuaded him, then punched him again.
yeah, then you just kept punching him. While the constructs are firing on you, you're like, let's spar. It's like, wait, what? Oh god, no, I don't want to.
Roll
failed
to
to
persuade
persuade
is what I meant.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to try and convince the guard that Nasira just punches when she's stressed.
Yeah,
We just gotta let
she
Doodle do
just-
the talking.
She just had a bad. She just had a bad day.
Me needs to talk me out of it, or talk my way out of this.
Sorry, guys. She's had a bad day.
I mean, I just saw that vulture like firing up, and I had like a traumatic like flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was triggered. She's like, I hate bolters. Ah! Just
I
started punching that
thought-
guy. He's like, I didn't do it. Oh god.
I thought of a stupid joke. It was just one of those things where I thought of it, and I thought about it, and I was like, if someone actually said that around Nasira, she would probably punch him in the face. Which I was just saying, like, oh, Doodle's just there. It's just like, yeah, it's just PMS.
Oh.
I could have, if they're like, oh yeah, it's just PMS.
Oh my lord!
I can imagine her beating the ever living shit out of someone for saying that.
She has enough stoicism and self-control that she would not react in the moment. But yeah,
She would want to.
later.
There'd be some
When we're
dangerous
back
looks given.
I was like, in my head, I'm like, what would be the worst excuse he could give? And that's what popped up.
Don't forget that she attacked Voli.
Yeah,
During
she
the
did.
He did whip you in the eye by accident.
Yeah, when he was like, I'll help you fight better, and she just turned around and like punched him. He's like, what the hell? Then forever he was like, I must have her.
I mean, I think that's been the thing for a while now.
She's
I think
untamed.
honestly, she might not have reacted. Well, no, she probably would have. Never mind. Like I was gonna say, like the fact that he had been like kind of borderline flirting with her and then did that, like I think that was like extra, like.
It
It's
was,
like, okay,
we're drawing a line now.
it was a little into it. He was like, oh my.
I don't know. Maybe she likes it and she's just not willing to admit. I don't know.
It's like a schoolyard crush. Like, just beats the crap out of him. She's like, I actually think he's okay. And just beats him up some more.
Well, I gotta go. Tonight was fun.
Good night.
Yeah, night everyone. I'll see you next time.